Excuse me, Jesus. Yeah, happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are all having a good day here. A lot to talk about. Bitcoin's trying to make some good moves here. Things are looking okay. We have some longs open. Let's see kind of where they go. So things are looking pretty good. Normally I'd be streaming a few hours later than now, but I figured because Bitcoin's kind of trying to do something right now, we'll see if it actually manages to do so. We're going to give this a shot and kind of see if we can watch Bitcoin break out here today. I told you guys, look at the 1 hour chart. We'll be talking about that here. We'll be talking about the daily charts, all that good stuff here. I got some treats and stuff for Loki over here, who's being a good boy. I was looking for a place to kennel him actually for next weekend when I'm going out of town for a little bit, but got water, well, I can't even pick it up from this angle, but I got another bit of water right there. So it's going to be a longer stream. We're just going to be chilling for the most part, watching Bitcoin and kind of going over some technical analysis here. And hey, Duran, happy to see you, my man. Los Canos, hey, Ram, happy to see all of you guys here. A good day, guys. So far, we're moving back up. This is exactly what I wanted to see. We're teetering a little bit right now because we're at that level of resistance, but I like what I see. That's the big thing here. And hey, Max Power, happy to see you, my man. I'm trying to stream more. It's just I'm usually busy. Like before I was doing this today, basically what I've been doing is just trying to find a really good kennel for Loki. The one I normally take him to is busy next week, and I waited too long, so I'm going to take him to one that's a little bit further away, but it's still very, very bougie, so to speak. So he can have his fun. He can get his playtime with the human because he still has his balls, so he can't go play with every other dog out there. But yeah, so making sure he's doing okay. But let's get started here. I got on my Father cigar hat on today as well. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to keep this on, but it feels weird having a hat with hair. It feels better when I'm bald. And hey, Nicholas, happy to see my man CT. Always here with you, buddy. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, just remind me about the gold and I can talk about it here. Gold is something you just want to hold. It's not something I even trade anymore, but the momentum is going to be there, and that's what we can talk about. All right. Okay. Oh, let me, sorry. Loki's over here just sitting and waiting, and he heard his name and he heard treat. So he's like, oh, yeah, I got to get a treat. Yeah. Oh, look at you. Being a good boy? Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Good boy. Yeah. No, you don't even want to play. You just want treats. We've been outside for the last couple hours. Well, no, we got back in about half an hour ago. But yeah, so we've been outside quite a bit. Okay. So let's break it down here very fast. Just to get this out of the way. We already know that the weekly chart is still bearish, but we're getting closer. We're getting closer, and that's really what we want to see here today. Can we continue to move up a little bit week by week? Stochastic, RSI, they've already turned bullish on the weekly. Now, let me get out of these for a second because, well, we can talk about these. Daily chart still going strong, except for the stochastic is coming down a little bit. Stochastic is not the best indicator of, potential upward move here, so I'm not using it as much. We talk about these when we're kind of overbought, oversold, those reversals. They're very, very good. They give you some really good warning signs ahead of time. Right now, they really haven't done so much in this kind of middle of the road pack. But right now, we are crossing over here, right? Or we haven't crossed over yet, I should say. We haven't crossed over yet, so we're close. But keep an eye. There's been times where we've kind of crossed back over here and we've had another rally. I'm hoping to see something more like that, or times like back over here actually. Come down below it, still didn't have too much of an impact. I'm hoping that just one will be okay. Got a photo. I'll take that in a little bit here. 4 hour chart, interesting. This is where we're starting to see some resistance up here, just where we saw it Sunday. The 4 hour is not green yet, but the stochastic and RSI are. And remember last night I told you guys I was going to buy a long if I saw the 1 hour chart go back to being positive. Well, I did right here. Okay. I slept through this morning. I didn't wake up till like 10:30, 11. And basically I slept through the big drop that happened after I bought. And then we're back to the races here. So right now I have this trade open here. It's up 57%. Basically, I've longed 50x, so I'm basically up 1% on Bitcoin. But we're up about $600 here. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I'm trying to figure out if I want to sell or not. I don't think I want to at this point. I think I'm going to let it ride. because that 4-hour chart is looking pretty appealing. The daily chart's still bullish. The weekly chart's on the verge of being bullish. So I think I'm going to let this ride for a little bit and see what happens. If we start dipping back down and, I'm at 30% profit or 20% profit, maybe I'll at 20% profit, I'll close it. But I think for now, I'm just going to let it ride. There's no stop loss on this baby. So this is going to be a little bit more of a volatile time, I think. But we're just going to keep track of this. As far as world token, right down below that one, we're up 84% on a 10x play. So that's up 8%, which is kind of nice. 8.5%. Still moving pretty well. I still like that. And, as always, if you guys are looking to trade on JumpX, use my code down below and you guys get that 10% rebate. It's been very, very good so far just to kind of get some of that money back. So those are some of the things going on right now. I'm hoping that Bitcoin can actually have a nice breakout today. We're on the verge. Like, money is coming in. I like it a lot. Thank God I was asleep this morning to miss out on that Bitcoin drop. But things can be kind of, a little crazy here. But the 1-hour chart is now turning green. If you go over here to the 15-minute chart, you can see there's definitely some volatility. I think there was actually a sharp move down. Yeah, here it is. I was watching it earlier. And I just saw it come up here, and then within a few minutes, it came shot, like, psh, boom. Got bought back up pretty nicely. We're cruising on, and now Bitcoin's trying to make another move. Things are working okay. Can we make some money? Let's see. As far as the other positions that we have 3 on weeks as well. And that Sundog that we bought, it finally turned positive. We're up around 67%, up $94 here. That's kind of nice to see. Pole. This has been up for a while here, but we're up $90 as well with a 25%, 26% profit here. And then Ape token, which we've been in for a while here. This is a 20x leverage long, and we're up 132% here with up around $125. We're looking okay. I shaved off a little bit, so I have about $18 of realized profit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Pole has about $16 of unrealized profit because I shaved off some there as well. And then Sundog has about $10 of unrealized profit. Now that's basically for all the times you've traded, so it's a little bit more complicated, but you guys get the point. So far, things are kind of moving in the right direction, making some money here. That 1-hour chart seems to be the key for me right now as far as doing these little bit of a scalps. But while Bitcoin, let me actually get rid of some of these oscillators for a second. While Bitcoin is starting to make a move, you're seeing some, altcoins doing some stuff. Let me just go over to the 1-hour chart. Ethereum really hasn't been moving that much today. It's pretty much been going sideways. It had a nice little boom over the last couple of days, so I'm kind of fine with that. Solana trying to curl back up. Again, another big move here a while ago. Can it curl up? We'll see. But WIF, look at that. WIF is up 14% today. Mirror is up 10% today. Bonk is up 4% today. Meme coins are making their push right now. Sheeb, Pepe, Floki's up 5% today. You're seeing them make the moves. AI tokens are not continuing the moves we saw a while ago. Fetch is up 4% today. Good. PHA is about down 1% after having a really good day, obviously. World tokens only up 2%. GRT's up. GRT's up 5%. RLC's up 2. Actually, they've started moving since I last checked them out, so forget what I just said. Popcat's up 5. Mog is up 5. And Turbo's up 1. Turbo, it's been going crazy, so I'm going to let that slide about having not a good day today. But again, we're looking really good. And, guys, I don't know how to show it to you, but I finally started buying low market cap tokens. I'm talking about under $1 million market cap. I'm going to try to make a tutorial on this type of stuff later on. I'm not going to try to hype up a token because literally it has such a small market cap. I don't want you guys to go buying into it and like pumping it up or something like that. Yeah, it's very interesting. Maybe I'll show it to you guys at the end, but you guys know how I stress out about these meme coins, how there's just such high risk. It's more of a casino type of bet than oh my God, I've done all the research and stuff like that. And while I've learned there is some research that goes into it, I just, you know what I mean? A little bit different. And hey, DK Wilson, happy to see my man. Hey, bot, can you check out new coin, Wattcoin? Let me see, one second. Is there any Bitcoin buying opportunities dips coming today? The dip was last night. So yesterday we were talking about if you wanted to buy Bitcoin, you were going to have to check out that 1-hour chart, or this was my plan here. And when that 1-hour chart started showing you some strength over here with the MACD, this is kind of when I longed back over here. You notice it's not at the bottom level, it's not at the top, it's not it's not at a very good price, kind of that middle zone, and kind of just trust the process. Right now, that 4-hour chart is about to turn most likely green here pretty soon. So you might have a dip coming up maybe sometime today, but it's not as likely to occur. But yeah, you still might have one more opportunity, I would say. Yeah, one more. If you're looking for a larger dip, you just got to wait for this type of breakdown to occur, but that would have to happen sometime Wednesday, and I'm hoping we break out well before that. My voice seems a little bit off. Let's see. And then, what's right here? And hey, graphic artist, happy to see that, my man. And hey, the Dolphin, happy to see you. Jasmine's going up. I hope a lot of stuff's going up. And hey, Sal, something is brewing. I'm hoping it is. I wanted to buy a whiff because it was added to Gemini. There's been a lot of big movers over the last few days, especially, with different tokens being allowed on exchanges. A lot of meme coins were kind of barred. Now they're not, and you're seeing them respond quite well to that. Do I have a video for the Lux Algo Signals and Overlays indicator? I probably do. It probably is buried really deep into the channel, but I can try to make a new one. Lux Algo has them, but I don't think they're in the same format as mine, as where like mine are kind of like step by step, how to do this, how to do that, how to do that. I can put it on my list of things to do. It's a long list, but I'll get to it. I'm sure there's another channel that might have one. Just, try to find one that's like very step by step oriented. The ones that are more flashy, they tend not to have as much information here. What's right here? Okay, there we go. Actually, let me take the hat off. I keep on wanting to take it off and put it back on, but it's like freaking my hair out a little bit. All right. Anyway, we got the trades open. Things still seem to be doing okay for us right now. But as far as news, there was some interesting news coming out today. The Senate grilled, weight loss drug pricing and stuff like that. That was fine. But September consumer confidence falls the most in 3 years. This was something that was a little bit more interesting. Consumers' views on their economy tumbled in September, falling by the largest level in more than 3 years as fears grew about jobs and business conditions, the conference board reported Tuesday. The board's consumer confidence index slid to 98.7, down from 105.6 in August, the biggest one-month decline since August 2021. The Dow Jones consensus forecast was reading for 104. By contrast, the index had a reading of 132 in February 2020, a month before the COVID pandemic hit. So right now, you're starting to see a little bit more worry about the economy, but I think this is kind of good for us for a few different reasons here. The big one being, this means that I think the Fed was correct in doing the 50 basis point cut, and I believe this means they're going to continue to do more cuts and maybe more aggressive cuts coming up, because they can actually see that maybe they were like, whoa, we didn't realize how close to the edge we were. They could really start laying down the cuts here pretty soon, which I think would be good. So maybe instead of that 25 basis point cut we might be expecting in a couple months, perhaps we can actually get another 50 here, and I think that would juice up the market even more, especially for Bitcoin. And we've seen how Bitcoin's been reacting, because again, if we go into a recession, that's not going to be great for Bitcoin. It's just not. If there's some type of financial component to the recession, maybe that's good for Bitcoin, but typically you're going to see people pulling money out of cryptocurrency if there is a recession out there. Right now, we're still doing okay. There's still something to worry about over there, but we're not freaking out, right? All right, two more things here. Justice Department accuses Visa of debit network monopoly that impacts the price of nearly everything. They've had this monopoly for a very long time. I like that they have it because I own a lot of their stock. This is one of the first stocks I've ever bought, and I've been buying it like literally every month for the past like 10 years plus. That's how much I've loved Visa. And I hope they don't break it up, because then I would have to sell my Visa and do something else with it, which would be absolutely horrible. Visa is a cash cow that you just put your money into, and it just keeps on going up, because the more money's out there, the more people spend, especially with inflation, and they get the more fees. So I like that. Now, one last thing. This was actually more breaking over the past few minutes, but FTX fraudster Caroline Ellison sentenced to 2 years in prison and ordered to forfeit $11 billion. I did not even know she had $11 billion. I don't know if you guys knew that. I did not know that. I'm just going to read the key points here. We don't need to go into all the news here. But the star witness in the prosecution of FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried was sentenced to New York federal court in Manhattan to 2 years in prison in order to forfeit $11 billion. Ellison, who ran Alameda Research hedge fund affiliated with FTX, agreed to the plea deal in December 2022, a month after the cryptocurrency exchange spiraled into bankruptcy. So she will be going into prison. That beautiful woman right there will be going over to prison. So, yep, it'll be interesting to see how all that works out. But because she can, she worked with the feds, she got herself a better deal. So she's only going to be in prison for 2 years, and there's a chance she might get out in one with good behavior and have probation for 3-4 years. So, you know, she's not going to be in there for too long, and she might have actually made a good little profit off of all this. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that as well. Now, what is this? Oh, that's the doggy daycare I was thinking about taking Loki to. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now. Now, one of you guys asked about gold. Let me see. Do I even have gold on this watch list? Let me see. Just go over here. Gold. So we can all see gold has been going towards all-time highs. It's been looking pretty nice so far. I typically have been somebody that's been holding this. I think I was just very surprised if you go over here to this chart. I was just very surprised when we actually broke out back over here in March. That was a big thing for me because, again, I'd been holding this for a very long time, and it really doesn't do much, honestly. Like, I really started accumulating some back over here, and it just kind of went sideways and almost felt like an XRP to me, if you will. And now we're starting to gear back up again. The last time we started to gear back up was in 2019. This is, again, when we started to cut interest rates a little bit more aggressively, and people started to worry about the economy just a little bit more. Again, is it the crazy, are we in that same type of situation where we're like really in a recession territory? No, not like that. But there's a little bit more panic and people kind of want to buy gold. And I think right now it's different, from back over here in 2019 and such to where we are now in 2024. People realize how much money's been printed and how worthless it's going to become over the next 10, 15, 20 years. You want to have something as a hedge against all of that inflation, which will be coming down the pipeline. We're going to have that inflation. So as far as I see right now, as far as gold is concerned, I'm just holding it. I'm just being long. That's what I do. I like it. It's been fine. Do I allocate large amounts of capital to it? No, I do not. But it's there as kind of a steady anchor for some of my portfolios. The weekly chart still remains pretty good. Stochastic's overheating a little bit, but like I told you guys earlier, the stochastic is not always going to give you guys the best signals here, which is why I like to pair it with the MACD and the RSI. Both are looking really good. Of course, we are a little bit overbought right now. You can see that last time we were this high, we did kind of peter out for just a little bit here. So don't be surprised if we have something of a smaller pullback. We've really been riding this 20-week moving average since all the way back over here since November of 2023. Look at that. Just bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. If you're looking for an area to get in there, you might be looking around that time frame here. The daily chart going to be something actually of a similar story here. You can see lots of buying opportunities. You're getting closer to scaling out. Some of these resistance levels have been pretty good so far as when to sell. For me, if you are looking to scale it, I'd probably just wait for it to get up here between $27.66, so $2,766, and probably take off another $100 off of it. So like kind of pretty much this range right here. That seems fine to me. But you have to understand with gold, we all know how worthless our money is getting. This Sunday I had a migraine and I was all propped up on pain pills, and because I wanted to go see a friend, and I went up to Seattle and we went out for sushi and a couple drinks afterwards. Now he can't drink, but basically I got myself one drink, one omakase thing of sushi, like a platter of sushi, and then I got myself a lobster tempura. And I think that thing was like $180 after tip, right? $180 after tip for that one thing and the drinks. And then went out to a bar, had a flight of alcohol, and that flight was about like $50. When I think a couple years ago it was like around like 35. So like there's still inflation happening in certain parts of the economy. And man, I feel it when I'm out. I feel it. Now, maybe I'm doing a little bit too much bougie shit, but it was some really good sushi. It was some really good liquor. I'm gonna keep doing it, but yeah, it definitely was. You can feel that the worth of your money is going down here, and I think didn't we just say like oh, I'm not typing this right at all. Yeah, the U.S. government interest payments on debt are projected to be $892 billion in 2024, right? And apparently by the time we're in 2034, it's going to be $1.7 trillion. Now, just imagine if we have another crisis and how much money the governments have to print. It's going to speed everything up again. It's just like, damn. Um, yeah. Actually, here's Visual Capitalist. U.S. debt interest payments reach $1 trillion. Oh, maybe Google's trying to, lie to me a little bit here. Yeah, 2023 was $1 trillion. National debt was $34 trillion. I wonder what the debt is right now, but it's probably going up high. Let's say national debt. I mean, there's a lot of shit here, but yeah, 35 trillion basically. 35.5 trillion. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're just kind of adding on. Gold is going to be something that you just want to hold on to. Heck, remember they were selling gold at Costco just a little bit ago, and everybody was buying it. They sold it, like Costco sold out of gold bars. Now they're not like the full-on heavy gold bars, but a little bit thinner. But it's real solid gold. Yeah. I mean, my God, guys, it's we're so fucked. But until we're fucked, we're just gonna pretend like we're not fucked, right? What's the name of the news website? That's just CNBC right here. If you want to look at any of this news, yeah, that's all CNBC. There's also CoinDesk if you wanted something a little bit different. But this is for crypto news right here. I usually look at this for more crypto-friendly stuff, but yeah, it's going to be talking about the same stuff here. Alex Alameda Research CEO Caroline Ellison. Bitcoin pushes past 64,000 as monetary ease expectations grow. Yeah, with that bad sentiment coming out, the Fed is going to have to cut more and more and more. But we have to be careful there because that means we're closer to a recession than we think. And since the Fed is open to cutting, as we just saw, a while ago, it should help us out just a little bit more here. Now, Bitcoin's going up. We're up $622. I just want to see it pop. If we can get to like a $1,500 profit, I'll be very happy there because that 65,000, that's really just going to be a hard thing to break out above. But once we're above it, you should see something more of a boom, right? At least that's the hope here. 4-hour chart closes in about 2 hours and 51 minutes. We probably won't have a breakout, honestly, for the next like 5-6 hours, but we're going to chill until that time happens. Do you think a small drop can happen right now? Depends on what you say by strong. Like right now, on this hourly chart, we're still making our move. You would have to probably wait for the 30-minute chart to give you some type of weakness here, or maybe even the 15-minute. I don't know exactly what you're like. Were you going to be scalping it, swing trading, or what you're going to be doing here? Because like I was talking about last night, the time to buy was yesterday when that 1 hour momentum. Well, I told you guys when I was going to be buying it, but not when you guys should be buying it. But yeah, so a little bit different here. It may even just spike up here. But this 15-minute chart, I like to think that Bitcoin takes a little bit longer time. But again, these types of volatile moves that we've been seeing, they've been a little bit more confusing to me, as I've been kind of blunt with you guys about. I don't like to necessarily trade during these times. This is a 15-minute chart. Look at that volatility. You buy, you go long, whatever. You can get shaken out in a heartbeat if you don't know what you're doing. And so I just don't even bother. The 1 hour chart I bought last night right here. This wasn't even a great price to buy. And I could have bought it at like 62,815. But I bought around here at 63,000. Like what was the entry price for this thing? Yeah, 63,464. Not the best price to be in right now, but lo and behold, I'm still making some money here because that momentum was shifting. All I care about right now is momentum because we just have to break out. And even me just buying this trade is already dangerous enough because we're at a large level of resistance. I'm buying preemptively in case we break out. You can always just wait for the breakout if you want to buy too. Right now, you're seeing Bitcoin trying to have a surge. This will probably peter out somewhere around like 64.4, and maybe that dip that comes along afterwards may be able to give you a good buying opportunity. Unless whales come in here and pop it. There's been a little bit of whale action today, just a tad. There hasn't really been much here. This is what we talked about a few days ago, but yeah, there really hasn't been much, big moves happening here. Mostly somebody tried to short the market earlier and it just did not work out in their favor. They're probably going to be liquidated here fairly soon, so we'll be watching that. Beautiful. That girl didn't believe in a stop loss. It's necessary in trade that has 11 billion. Yeah, she did not believe in stop losses at all. And hey, Wilder, happy to see you again. I'm going to be streaming for a while here today. It'll be a little bit of a longer stream. There may be some silent moments. I might have to take Loki out to use the bathroom or something like that, but I'll be here for a while. I really want to see a Bitcoin breakout tonight, and I have nothing planned for tonight finally, so I can actually chill with you guys for a little bit, because I forgot that next weekend I'm not even here. I'm out of the state, so I want to get as much like streaming time in here, and I'll be streaming while over there, but not on my computer, obviously. I think I'm gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so I should be able to stream on Monday here. And hey, Kyoki, you made so much money on a freaking Neon. I mean, I guess I've been making money with Bitcoin, but let me see. Yeah, I'll tell you about the tokens I'm getting into here. Hold on. Yeah, there it is. So, ranking here. Let me just do this very fast. Does this work? No, that doesn't work too well. Sundog, I'm in Sundog Long. Most of these other things haven't really changed all too much. The tokens that I'm invested into are not even on here for the most part. Like, I have Suncat, I have Sundog, I have Tron Bull. I don't have the second Tron Bull, but maybe I will buy it. I don't know. It's kind of interesting how they have two. And I have Muncat. But I've been buying up the really low market cap tokens too. And again, I'm talking about $100 kind of like allocations here. I'm not talking about anything crazy. Holy fuck, what the heck is this type of stuff? Ducky, okay. A little scary there. I forgot the name of it. The token. Search for tokens. Donald? No. It's like a McDonald's type of token. Let me see if I can actually find the name of it. Hold on a second here. Oh, Tronald. Okay, Tronald. See, it sucks that I don't even know the name. Tronald McDeegan. I think it's this one. Yeah, it has to be this one, because this is the only one I know that is actually moving. How's the 1 hour chart looking? Yeah, because I bought it here last night, and now it went up, and now it's dropping back down. But yeah, it's been pretty interesting to hold this thing. Basically, I bought it down here for about like 0.0032. It ran all the way up here to 0.006, so I was up 100% at one point today. Did I sell it? No, because I'm trying to hold this for the long term. Again, it's a new token. What the market cap is 736,000. Tossing $100. I will see where it goes, but I'm just gonna keep you updated about this, I should say, and we'll kind of see where it goes. The biggest YOLO. Big YOLO, so be careful there. And hey, Geo4, I appreciate that, man. I longed the bottom at 63.80 with a 14x long. Let's go. Ooh, there you go. 85K by October 3rd, you calling it? I mean, right now, so I took off the Fibonacci's here because for whatever reason, it just looked too cluttered on my screen. But you guys know all we had to do is break out above this, and we're kind of, the next level of resistance is really around $100,000, $104,000. These weekly charts is what's the weekly charts. It looks more beautiful right now. We've broken out above the 20. We're holding the 20. Can we break out and make a higher high here? We have not. We haven't been able to make a higher high in a while here. So you see, we had our highs over here, got rejected here, got rejected here, got rejected here, got rejected here. Actually, no, we tried to go higher for a little bit, just came on down, so we got rejected there, from here to there. Try to do the same thing. Came back up. We're there. We're ready. If we break out here, at least we're going to 70,000 or abouts. But let's just say 68,000 to be nicer. But we're making our move. After that, with more rate cuts coming, or people, expecting more rate cuts, you can definitely see some larger moves. Forgot Loki's behind me on the sofa. There we go. But yeah, so it's gonna be a good time. It's just basically being patient to this point. I know we're doing a lot more trading and such, and the trading, I think, is what people are really excited about at this moment in time while we're kind of just waiting for those larger moves. Like, Ooh, wait, what's going on with the World Token right now? Is World Token having a good day? There it is. Yeah, look at that. Go World Token. So these swing trades have been working out pretty well so far. There we go, so I can see what's going on. When did I buy this, though? It's the 24th, and I bought this on the 19th. So I've been holding this for about 5 days now with the 10x leverage. It's been doing good so far. Up around 117% profit. So up around... Yeah, we're up around 12% profit. Look at that. So World Token's making a move here as well. Now the question is, for something like a World Token, we're getting close to this resistance up here. I probably should sell this fairly soon. But this was originally started as a swing trade. We're 1 week in. Do we try to see if we, instead of selling around 190, we're at 180 right now. Do we try to sell up here closer to 230 to 240? That's the question. What I probably would do would be shave off a small amount of it. If we got a 940, maybe I sell off 140. And I just kind of wait to see what happens to the rest of it. Because I still want these to be something more of swing trades here. And I think that would work out pretty well. Because these two positions at the moment, they're up around like $770, just those two. Weeks over here. These ones are only up around $330. Sundog making a resurgence here. We bought Sundog. I don't even know when we bought Sundog at this point, but again, a small market cap. So I think I bought it right back over here because it went down for quite a bit of days, as you guys recall, before making the move back up. Pole, that's fine. Ape coin, that's fine right now. How's Ape doing? This is a 20x leverage, so a little bit more volatility. Haven't even come real close to our stop loss. That price target is still pretty high, but yeah, I'm just kind of letting it grind up here. We'll see what happens. There we go. You're seeing a little bit of weakness from Bitcoin here too. And hey, Villa, happy to see my man. And hey, SMB King. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better. That migraine was fucking crazy for me because I went up to Seattle on Sunday with a little bit of a migraine, drinking a bunch of water, drank some sake and stuff like that. But I was walking downtown, and oh god, walking downtown Seattle can just be fucking brutal here. You will have your first 10K if we go back to 68, 70K made in 2024. Oh, that'd be nice. Be careful though, those low caps. Oh yeah. What do you call it? That's why I'm telling you guys, it's a YOLO. It's casino. Like it's $100. I'm not gonna, I'm not risking more than $100 in this. I'm hoping that I can turn $100 into like $500, and then I can put like $50 bets in different places. And then if I lose that, I'll add more. But it's just like a casino. That's exactly how I see those low market cap meme coins. World Token is funny. I have coworkers in Portugal, and 5 months ago they can get eye scanned for $100 or so for WorldCoin. Oh, that'd be interesting. Never saw it in the Netherlands though. I hear about it in different spots, but yeah, I really just have not seen it happen too much. I've seen news about it on Twitter every now and again, or X, but yeah. Closed you along at 64,144. Yeah, that's not a bad price. Like I said before, if you go back over here to the 1 hour chart, we're at that level of resistance. We're cooling off a little bit right now. That 4 hour chart hasn't even turned bullish. The last time the 4 hour chart turned bullish was way back over here for that long pump. It still ended up going up, of course, but it took some time here. So I'm going to wait out this process here. Hopefully I don't come to regret it. You know what I mean? That $600, $620 is already now down to $500. So things are moving. Man. I'm gonna hold strong and see what happens. But the smart thing is always to take those low profits when you can get them. Yeah, on time. I am a real person. I got hands and everything. Yeah. Let's see right here. Make sure I'm missing anything. There we go. Okay. Oh, am I long anything? Long like cold storage? Long? Oh yeah, I'm long a lot of shit. I take so many speculative things. trades, and like there's a lot that don't work out, trust me, but like I have 2 long-term portfolios on cold storage. So one is going to be your cycle plays. So think of your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, Solana, Dogecoin, maybe some AVAX in there, maybe some XRP, some Litecoin, some real, things I just buy for the cycle just in case they pop off, Sheeb, stuff like that. So I'll put them all in there. Then I have real long-term ones, right, where it's typically more Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana heavy primarily, but then I'll also hold some tokens like Dogecoin in there, basically a lot of the AI tokens. If there's like actual like a, this is a business and they have a token, I typically just toss like a couple $100, maybe $100 to $500 into it, and then I just put it into that cold storage, and then I'm holding it for decades. But yeah, I hold a lot of stuff. The cycle portfolio is probably it is the more riskier of the two, because that's like if you go over here to coinmarketcap.com and you're looking at different tokens and stuff like that right here. People forget, like right now, year to date, Popcat's up like 11,000%, doing fantastic. On the other side of this, DYDX, it's down 65% year to date. Arbitrum is down 60%. Matic is down 58%. EGLD is down 60%. People forget about these. So I have some of these that are down quite a bit. Now, did I invest a lot of money in them? No, because they're typically not the tokens I like, but I did put a lot of money into Matic, and that has not performed well at all this year for me. I still held a lot of it from 2021 at times in the last bull market. It's been performing so poorly. Now, there's stuff like this. Injective is down 38% year to date. AXS down 42%. Yeah, so that lot different. World token right now down 50% year to date. Now, am I making some of that money back? Yes. Like the way I think about it, I'm gonna just hold it for a while and see what happens. But if I invest $1,000 in a world coin and I day trade and swing trade it to the point where I've already made that money back, it makes me feel a lot easier as far as, okay, I'm just going to hold it because I've already made that money back, so now I can just kind of imagine it in my mind. Like, this is imagination, because it is capital I am losing. I'm like, okay, I'll relax a little bit more. But for me, with World Token and things like that, you kind of go back into your charts like, okay, they had a massive pop. They can definitely have a massive pop again. So. But this is only page 1 of coinmarketcap.com, right? If we go all the way down, it may be too far down. Right? Maga's doing very good on page 2. People is doing very good. BNX is doing good. All is good. Sun is doing very good. Flip it. Wemix is down 68. Mina is down 66. Rocket Pool is down 63. 1,000 Satoshis. Remember, we talked about that every now and again. Down 61. Osmo down 61. Meme Coin down 60. Right, and I have some Meme Coin too. Engine Coin down 60. SNX down 60. Kusama down 50. Kava down 56. Woo down 50. I mean, like, damn. People don't talk about this as much. This is why I typically say you want to start with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. Then you can kind of like sprinkle some other money around. Becomes much more difficult. Much more difficult to do all that type of trading. The new support for Bitcoin? Right now, for me, it would actually be the weekly moving average here, the 20-week moving average. We've been doing a decent job holding that this week. If you want like something of a hard number, though, we've been making these higher, a little bit of moves. I'd probably say somewhere close to around 62,358. That'd probably be my support right now. Maybe you could probably actually use a Fibonacci level if you wanted to here. 61,614 if you're going for a fib level. Yeah, around 62,000 without the log here. There you go. Right now, we're just dealing with some levels of resistance. So this is the daily chart here. And what you're looking at is this yellow line is going to be the 200 daily moving average. I use the 20, 50, and 200. Rejected, rejected, didn't try, rejected, rejected. Today may be the day. And we have 2.5 hours to confirm that we've closed above that level of resistance. And then we could try to make a breakout for 65,000. I'm hoping that's what's going to happen. We were up against a big level of resistance, so be careful if you guys are going to go long and without having a plan or a stop loss in place. So just be careful with all that here. But yeah, right now, you're seeing some weakness from Bitcoin. You're seeing that move down. Typically, if you're a bear and you don't want us to break out above that 200 daily moving average, what you're going to do is you're going to try to push us back down before the daily ends, which is in 2.5 hours. So what I would actually do here very fast is go over here to Bitcoin. Here's the 200 daily moving average. Let's turn this into a daily so it stays on the day. Let's go over to a 15-minute chart. Now, the line doesn't cross all the way over there because trading view is dumb like that. But you can see where we've been having some issues. Right? Issues. When we broke out, it was a nice pop. Again, when we broke out, it was a nice pop. Can we hold on to some level of support? Remains to be seen right now. A short-term support you may look at, again, is that 200. But for the number of that, it looks like it's around 63,939. So about there. But yeah, we're trying. It's a battle right now. It's not like we're winning this or somebody's losing. It's just too close to call at this point. Think of the presidential election. That too close to call. Too close to call. Let's see. There we go. But yeah, now you can imagine that yellow line just running through that 200 daily moving average, and that's kind of what we just have to deal with at this point in time. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, let me see. You don't blame him for asking. Oh yeah, don't be afraid to ask. What do you call? There's a lot of scam streams. A lot of them. I don't even know how many people are streaming right now, actually. Pepe's up around 4%. It's also showing weakness just like Bitcoin is right now. The daily chart, though, look at that continuation of the breakout, still moving higher. Momentum is still on your side here. Your next level of resistance is kind of up here around 91.07 as far as those last four numbers. Might have a little bit more upside. How much upside is that right now? Around another 7% upside, which makes sense because it can move up around 7-8% in a single day. So you might be expecting something more of a pop today, during tomorrow's day candle, but which will start today. Go over to the 4-hour chart. Momentum has just started to pick back up. It's already had the change of character here. It's moving up a little bit better. How's the 1 hour look here? Still breaking out, but 4 hours probably going to be better for this one, right? Yeah. Done a pretty good job with these resistance levels so far. Yeah, okay. Broke out right there. That next level of resistance is around 89.09. A little bit before this one. I think the way I'd probably play this is just to hold it for now. You can still see that potential breakout coming here eventually. So if you're thinking about that breakout here, of course you can hold. If you're just looking for something of a shorter term profit for the next few days, you might wait for this to dip down just a little bit and then ride that wave back up here to either 89.04, or if it tries to come up a little bit higher here just to the breakout point, sometimes it flirts before coming back down. You could try to see up here around the $9,000 level, 91.65. There's a bunch of zeros before that, but that might be the best way to play it here. Shorter time frame, it looks a little bit more bearish here as stuff is starting to weaken off just a little bit. You're seeing momentum die off quite a bit, and it's not like Pepe's fault. It's basically Bitcoin is dying off here a little bit. That momentum is slowing down. If Bitcoin's able to hold on, I'd probably suspect us to have something more of a dip and then consolidation, where we have that type of flag and you can break out there. Again, this goes into later on tonight and then possibly into tomorrow, so we'll have to see. But that's basically why I still have my long open right now in Bitcoin. When Bitcoin is like telling you should scale out something, I'm taking a risk by not scaling out anything, but no matter what, I'm selling for a profit, so you know what I mean? But yeah, that's the way I see it right now. Momentum, yeah, it's okay, but it needs to, fix itself a little bit. 4-hour chart still fine. Yeah, the 4-hour chart's fine. Momentum is fine there. So it's just those shorter time frames give me a little bit more pause. How's oil doing actually? Oil is making a comeback as well. I thought it might have dipped a little bit more because of the consumer sentiment news coming out. Let's see. Yeah, here's Matic. I want to talk to you guys about this for a second. See? This is Matic's weekly chart. We're back down to 2021 lows over here, 2022 lows. I'm hoping it has a resurgence, but Matic has not been able to stick around, you know, fight with the big boys here. So I'm curious to see if we're going to be able to hold or not. The weekly chart is the only reason I'd buy this sucker right now, because the weekly chart is about to go green here. Last time the weekly chart went green, boom. Weekly chart went green, you know, boom. Well, this is kind of funky right now. It's been around long on that. I don't know why this Matic isn't having a good chart here. Binance? No? Did Matic show up so late compared to all these other ones? Maybe it did. Oh no, but it's maybe because they had to update it and messed up everything. Matic longs? No. Okay, never mind. I'm not even trying to bother with that. There you go. Back over to Bitcoin here to watch this for just a second. Yeah, Matic. Well, the chart's still the same, but Matic changed to what's it? It's on my list right now. Poly. Is that what it's called? Poly. Do I have a long open on it? Yeah, I have a long open on it. Yeah, POL. It's up 26% right now. It's doing okay. It's a 10x long, so basically it's up 2.5%. It really hasn't moved much since we bought it. But my process is, okay, we're going to have a not golden, where the MACD is going to turn bullish for a while. Why don't we hold on to this small position and see if it turns into something? It's small because it's Matic, and Matic hasn't performed well over the past. I've been allocating more money to stuff like, you know, Ape Token, which typically has like really good rallies and stuff. And so far it's been, you know, presenting me with better profits and such, but I also increased the leverage because I believed in Ape Token more. Ape Token has had a really rough time, just like Matic, but Ape Token can pop just like that, which I love. See, Jasmine's crazy. Is Jasmine doing anything right now? It's going sideways for the most part, but that's okay. It looks like it has the potential to have a breakout here pretty soon. You're going to see a lot of people scaling off at this resistance level up here on 23 or 0.023, excuse me. I think probably if you're looking to hold on to this for a little bit longer, you can expect it to probably come back up here closer to the 3-cent range. Is the weekly chart turned around yet? Yeah, the weekly chart still has a while to go, but there you go. You know. You know, next week just may be one of the best weeks of crypto we have in a while if we can just pop off. Because as we're going through all these tokens and stuff, and if you guys didn't know, I have like ADHD and probably a little bit of autism in there maybe as well. So I'm always kind of looking at the patterns and the lines more than just the actual candle bars. But you're seeing a lot of tokens having some nice weeks and days going up to these levels of resistance here. And if Bitcoin can just pop above 65,000, you're going to see altcoins do some really crazy moves for probably another week or so before we get like punched back down quite a bit. But you know, looking at Jasmine has the potential to have a really good move above that 20 week moving average. And just like most tokens, when you start crossing back and forth, you see a lot of volatility around that. Right, a lot of volatility around this one. It's not the same as Bitcoin where you're going to see a large candle bar, but typically there's just a lot of big moves happening around it, and that's fine by me. So once this does break out, whether it happens next week, I doubt it's going to happen this week, to be frank. But next week, I think there's a good opportunity there. We don't know yet, so don't just go buying gung ho. We could always just get rejected off of this. But you know, I'm thinking about this closely with most of these tokens. And we're just waiting right now. Just patiently waiting. Patiently waiting. And hey, Garen, what about Gala? And always, Ty Fox sold at 64.5 and instantly dropped. Hey, man, maybe you're a whale. You just don't know it yet, right there. Back to 64. Let's go. We're going to be bouncing around for a while. Remember, so what we have right now, I'm just going to show you guys from a momentum standpoint. Let me get out of all the other stuff. Moving averages and stuff. What am I missing? Am I missing a stochastic? Yes, I am missing a stochastic. So we have, I won't do this too often. This is just my favorite thing to do because it's worked so well for us over the past, few years. I would say a few months specifically. But momentum may finally be able to pop off here. So the daily chart or the weekly chart is okay. I would describe myself as cautiously optimistic. I think that's probably the best way to go about it. Cautiously optimistic. I'm not going to say I'm full in bullish because the MACD is still red for me. And if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know I just don't take the chance without without that MACD being green. So we got 2 out of 3 being green. We have the potential for a breakout happening pretty soon. And that's kind of the story of Bitcoin. Can we break out? Can the momentum flip back to being green? Because if that's the case, Bitcoin will just bulldoze the shorts and we will have a massive squeeze that will be great for Bitcoin, but even better for altcoins. And I think those altcoins are where we generally get a lot of our profits from. In order to do a lot of trading with Bitcoin and stuff like this, typically what we're doing is we're having higher leverages and a lot of capital. So, because it's easy getting out with liquidity. But meme coins, maybe, Bitcoin going up 5% is going to be very hard for it to do sometimes. This world token going up 5% is very easy for that to do in a one day, even a few hours. Most people like to trade those altcoins. But we're close. And right now momentum is getting better and better and better. We've gotten better and better in the past and didn't work out. That's why you wait for it to turn green here, basically. We're basically at a stoplight and we've just been pissed off because we've been waiting for so long. We're about to get the green light here, possibly next week or the week after. And then we're just going to go speeding down because we've had so much pent up anger and we just want to floor it, right? And we're not driving something like a Tesla or something. We're driving like a sports car. Boom. We're ready to hit the pedal to the metal, I think is the phrase here. There you go. All right. Daily chart. We've been green for a while here, right? We got the buy, little buy signals over here. We got that signal right there. Now, this signal is not going to give you the bottom, right? But it does give you a good opportunity to buy and kind of wait for momentum to carry you back up. Typically, this has been doing okay. Momentum has been bringing us back up, and we're still part of that. However, we are slowing down on this momentum, which is why I'm saying we need to do something soon to get that big pop. And if we can break out above here, start going up towards 68,000, that's enough for momentum to kind of do a little bit better. Where I'm a little bit more concerned is we'll probably end up, like if we do break out, we'll probably end up going up here and then getting rejected hard. And then we'll consolidate for a while and then we'll break out like later. We're too excited right now. At least I'm too excited. So that's where I'm most likely going to sell off a good chunk of my positions right here, because I think during that, you're going to see altcoins doing some great moves. If Bitcoin does break out above this and have a strong move, I'll just rebuy in with different positions, because again, this will start a weekly change where we have that weekly chart turn bullish, and then we start having those larger weekly booms, big moves right there. Now, smaller time frames like the 4 hour and stuff like that, right now, we're bearish, right? Bullish here, but bearish in the MACD. The 1 hour is bullish. And as long as we kind of stay around this level for a little bit, there's a chance that Bitcoin has that 4 hour turnover. And that's what I'm waiting for in order to get us back above that $65,000 mark. That's my thought process right now. It is a little bit more risky because, again, we're at a huge level of resistance up here. But I'm taking that chance, which is why when some of you guys are telling me right now you guys are selling off your positions and taking your profits, I'm like, dude, good for you. I'm the one doing something really crazy right now and holding on to a position to try to take a chance on a larger breakout here. But I mean, last week was so good for making money, I'm okay to like risk a little bit of it back here in the market. Remember, when we opened up this stream, this position was up over $600. Now it's only up $400. So we're going to have to give it some space. And you can see Bitcoin here on the 5 is still moving down a little bit here. We're at 63,992 at this point. Monthly resistance as well at 65,000. The monthly charts to me, it looks so ugly. And I don't mean like ugly as in like it's bearishly ugly. It's just that nothing about that looks nice. Like just, it looks so boring. Bitcoin really has these like boring moments like this. We had a few months but there was some nice volatility in there, and we kind of just held it in. But that was like 1 month, 2 months, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 7th month, we arose and we flew. Right, so about 6 months of nothing, then pop. 1 month, 2 month, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 7th month, perhaps, I don't know, but just horrible. We did have volatility here, but this was like Mt. Gox news, Fed rate cut. Like there's a whole bunch of economic news that we had to deal with. I think the last big crisis we had was back over here in March. This is when we had the banking crisis with the Silicon Valley Bank stuff. But even back over here, we were at least making moves. We were deciding where we wanted to go. We're not doing that so much right now. We're just doing a very boring, very, very, very boring moves. If also, like you're talking about, if we can break it, the high for the last month was 65,659. If we can close above that at the end of this month, Bitcoin should just start launching next month, as far as monthly candles go. But we don't know if we're going to completely engulf yet. If we don't, there's a good chance we actually fall all the way back down here to the mid 60s, cool off, and then maybe have a larger pump. Again, we could have some of these crazy, crazy wicks. Even back when we had the move back over here, right? So I'll do a little bit more of a dip and pop type of effect. There we go. You're up 5% on Pepe? Hey, take that 5%. That 5% is good right there. Hope it is good. Your Bitcoin ticker in euros is in euros on the other stream, just an FYI. I don't know why that keeps happening. I'll try to figure it out. I have no idea because a few days ago it kind of froze on me, and it's been freezing a lot with every Robinhood. So I'm gonna try to figure out exactly what's going on with that one. Euros. Why euros? Where my 24-hour streams are placed are in Canada. So at worst, I thought it might be Canadian dollars or something, but euros, that's a little bit too much, right? 63,800 bounce off uptrend. Let's see. We are getting close to some of these moving averages here, so we should find some reason to kind of go sideways a little bit unless it wants to dump, but right now we're fine. This is, again, look at the last few days. We're still in that general, like, oh yeah, we're not in a crazy moment. We're just, when we're zoomed in, it looks so much more dramatic. Let me take a sip of water here, guys. All right, there we go. Now, let me get out of some of this stuff here. I'm going to put a little star next to this because I got to call them later on and get Loki in there. They even have like a white German Shepherd on the front, like, right? Lots of dogs and stuff. And check this out. The gallery. Look at all those happy dogs. Look at all those happy dogs. Now, Loki ain't going to play with none of those dogs because he plays by himself most of the time with a human. He has balls, so he can't just be humping all of the dogs. Yeah, but they have like heated floors and all this type of shit. I'm like, yeah, he's going to get the VIP package, though. He gets daily frozen Kongs and daily maid service. Oh, boy, he's going to be fucking pampered. Fucking pampered. All right, let's see if there's any other news going on right now. I want to hear exactly what the monetary ease expectations are that they're talking about. Oh, wow, what a piece of art right there. So, China, I heard about this a little bit when I woke up, and I just did not go back and actually learn more about this. So I'll just spend a couple seconds talking about this. But yeah, China overnight joined what's now a near global monetary easing campaign by the major economies. Bitcoin took aim at rising past 65,000 for the first time since early August. A break at above 65,000 level is likely necessary to confirm a bull move, said one analyst. Well, of course so. I feel like I could be a better analyst than the people that are on CoinDesk, but I feel like the people that are on CoinDesk have friends who just give them money to like say random shit. You know what I mean? Anyway, the price of Bitcoin took aim at more than 1 month high during the U.S. afternoon trading hours on Tuesday as the tailwinds of what's shaping up to be a near global monetary easing cycle continued to push crypto markets higher. Bitcoin at press time was ahead nearly 2% over the past 24 hours at 64,300. The price hasn't been above 65,000 since the first week in August. Oh, damn, guys. It's been a minute here. Not a lot, but it's been a minute. China overnight joined nearly all the major global economies in easing monetary policy to combat a slowdown in the economy. The news sent the Shanghai Composite higher by more than 4%, whoa, but provided only a small and a brief bump in the price of Bitcoin. Well, remember, we had a bump in the price of Bitcoin after the Fed meeting, and it went straight back down. And then it took a couple of days for us to start moving up again. Could be a little bit of a pattern happening right there. again while I'm waiting till tomorrow. Let's see. Prices actually dipped under 63,000 the U.S. morning hours after the conference board reported a sharp decline in consumer confidence. In September, its headline index tumbling to 98.7 from 105.6, the steepest monthly fall since August 2021. We don't got to talk about that because we've already done it. But yeah, so that news may give us a little bit of help here. I just wanted to make sure there's no more big news coming out right now. No. Let's see. Stocks making the biggest moves after hours. Well, go fuck yourself, CNBC. I swear everybody wants my email so they can sell me a subscription. And you know what? Like, technically, you know, looking at something like that or something like that, you know, $430, that typically can pay for like most of my subscriptions for the year. But do I want to give them my money? Not really. You know, listen, I made a few $1,000 last week off of some really good trades that we had been kind of working on as far as momentum, right? With the Fed and stuff like that, we had a really good week, right? That being said, I now don't even pay for every streaming service year round. I am like getting pissed off with them for keep on raising the prices. I have Netflix year round, and I have Crunchyroll for anime year round. Okay, that's it. HBO, I'm waiting for the Penguin season to end so I can pay for 1 month and just binge the Penguin. Disney Plus, my sister has her own Disney Plus account, so I don't fucking care about Disney Plus. Peacock, I ain't doing shit with Peacock. I watched that bootleg that show that they had. The Roman one, it was actually pretty good, but I didn't pay for it. So yeah, they can fuck off. And instead, I'm having more fun going out and doing stuff. I don't know. There, let me post a photo on Instagram. I'll show you that sushi that cost like $100 or whatever it was. It was actually so worth it though. Oh, it was a video. Shit, was it? Did I get a photo? Oh, I got a photo. Oh, it's a live video. Okay, whatever. Okay. Next. Sushi. There you go. Now wait for it. I'm not going to play the audio because YouTube will hate it. Because it's a, you know, it's like a trendy Japanese place where they have all that trendy music. Oh, look at Bitcoin popping off a little bit here. One of you guys called that right there. Okay, here we go. I'd rather be spending my money on food. I'd rather feel better about spending my money on food. Probably a better way to say that. How do I go to my profile? Yeah, look at that sushi. Look at that sushi. I finished up my lobster tempura and stuff like that. It was a chill time. I don't even know this fish that I ate, but it was delicious. Is Gala dead in my opinion? I wouldn't call it dead, but it really has just been very lackluster. My opinion on it is I'm basically holding what I've already bought, and I'm probably going to buy a little bit more, and I mean a little bit more, not a lot more, a little bit more. Basically, when we start to see some of those larger moves happen closer to altcoin season. Because I think during altcoin season, having that name recognition can help it out a little bit. So here's Binance. Here's the weekly chart. See how we're about to get positive for the first time in a while? We've had that break it right there, and things are moving along, right? I thought it might have an opportunity to break it back over here, but I was hoping momentum would fix itself, and momentum never gave us the reason to buy. Now, last time momentum shifted back to being green was right here, and woo, you know, I can't tell if we went bearish here at all. We did. The next big move was right there. Woo, you know, like close. I mean, like we're really close. I mean, I'm looking at all this right now with all the momentum. I want to be long on so much stuff right now, and in fact, I am. But it's mostly spot tokens. It's not like leverage plays right now where you can make a shit ton of money in a short amount of time. I'm cool. I'm relaxed and stuff. But in the back of my mind, economy, recession, what's going to happen with that? So again, momentum is telling me if I want to front run a lot of this stuff. I've been loading up, I've been doing my dollar cost averaging, but you know, something like this, yeah, I mean, momentum is usually pretty good with it. This is an example when it wasn't. This was back in 2022. So this was rate interest hike season. Bitcoin was very bearish in this time, but it even had a move for at least 1 week after that. So but I don't think we're in the same mindset from here to here. You can see it's a little bit different, right? But yeah, 12-day, right? Getting closer there as well. Daily, we've already been there. I don't really do the daily chart, but momentum popped on the breakout. That's good, right? You got to be careful not to do this. Well, how was this? It was okay at that point too. But yeah, you had everything going good. And you had the breakout. That breakout's important. You can see what's happened since then. Gala's up around 16, 17%. That's not bad. But yeah, I'm like, if you just go, whenever I'm done with this stream, or whenever you guys are tired of listening to me, whatever works for you guys, go to YouTube. I'm using an incognito window. Go to Smart Money Concepts, Lux Algo. Scroll down past, this is Tom Crowns, that's Lux Algo's video. I have a video right here. Does this video... Here's a video. Yeah, this is one of my videos. This will be a part setup video. There we go. By the end of this, you'll have the stochastic and the MACD. I just took off the RSI because some of you guys were saying you guys didn't have the plan for all of this stuff, so I made this video a little bit simple. But this is a 10-minute video, and I'll tell you how to add the stochastic on there and the MACD and the change of character. That's a good one right there if you want to learn that strategy. There's another one. This is if you just want to learn smart money concepts. I thought I had another video. Well, whatever. Easier way to do it. If you don't want to find that one video, go to videos, playlist. Okay, here we go. 33 minutes. Which one is this? No, that's the squeeze momentum. Let's see. No. See, that's the hard thing about my videos. I used to just have them be simple, like how to do this, but I learned that the algorithm wants you to not say anything about what it is. Lazy Bear. Oh, well. But yeah, if you go to that video, it tells you basically everything you need to know. I think it's the best day trading strategy you ever need or something like that. Let me go over here to YouTube. Let's see. Automated patterns. Smart Money Concepts course, perhaps this one. Yeah, this says RSI, this says stochastic, this says MACD on it. Yeah, okay, so there's, setup. Yeah, there you go. Okay, there you go. So this one might be the best one. Ultimate Smart Money Concepts Trading Course, Master Trading. So that'll be the video you're looking for there. I'll probably change the title a bit, but I'll give you a couple days before I do because I got to change that title up. It only got 2,000 views, but it's good. It's good. And it basically teaches you how to backtest some stuff and get your settings properly set up. Oh yeah, there's even a little PowerPoint in there. Yeah, I tried to explain exactly what was going on here. But yeah, so there it is. That's basically how I trade, and it works pretty well. There's some trial and error, of course, but I mean, literally, you got to learn something. Got to do something on yourself. Can I long I mean, you can long Bitcoin whenever you want to. It's just, it might come down a little bit more before it has a larger breakout moment. I'm already long, and I'm just going to continue holding on to my long, even though I'm losing out on some profits right now. But yeah, you could definitely long if you wanted to. But again, like, don't be careful about just asking a YouTuber to long or whatnot. Typically, we're just going to say, yeah, you can long because you can. Am I long right now? Yes, I am long on multiple positions. But I bought in yesterday before Bitcoin started moving up, so I don't have to really worry about this type of, a little bouncing and shit going on right now. Although, again, when I was sleeping this morning around 7 a.m., Bitcoin just went dumped and then came roaring back. You heard a rumor that Crunchyroll streaming is shutting down soon? If it is, sucks. I mean, I got anime websites I can look at too. I just hate clicking on the ads and shit like that. Even with my ad blocker, I hate having to do the double clicks and stuff. If you guys say a token without any other question associated with it, I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you talking about short term, long term, medium term, swing trade, whatever? If you just give me a token name, I'm not going to really give you a response for that one. And hey, Geo4, you would short it. I mean, right now you're starting to see that weakness on the 15 here. 30 is starting to slow down a little bit as well. Hourly still doing fine. 2 hours fine. 3 hours fine. 4 hours what I'm waiting for here. It's the 4-hour chart. I'm just going to hold on to what I got right now and be a little bit more patient with it. But again, I'm taking a gamble by doing that. I'll admit that. Hold on one second here, guys. Boop, boop. Ooh. Get one more. You're a good boy. Oh, you're a good boy. Yeah, see, he's a little precious boy. I tried to do the bop it, twist it thing with him, and he was not a fan of it. Ooh, got my hand wet. Yeah. All right, back over here. There we are. Thanks. Yeah, he's a good dog. Why do you think I'm going to put him inside that bougie VIP treatment kennel? I feel bad every time I leave that dog. Every time, Loki. You heard of YouTube releases pause ads, YouTube getting greedy. If I pause an ad, I receive an ad. Oh, I heard about that from Penguin Z, whatever his name was. Yeah, I saw that video. I pay for YouTube Premium. I just personally think it's worth it. It's YouTube Premium provides me more value than Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus. It just provides me all more of a benefit in my opinion because I watch so much YouTube. I don't want to have to deal with any of the ads and stuff that pop up. YouTube is basically trying to continue its growth, and the way the algorithm has shifted for a while. It's made people not have die-hard connections like they used to. Like back in the day, the way the algorithm used to work is, let's say you guys found me organically by searching for Bitcoin, or I just kind of popped up on your feed, right? And then you guys would subscribe to my channel. Well, if you guys were subscribed to my channel, every time I put out a video or something, you guys would get a notification. You guys would come watch my content, and then you guys could see the update about Bitcoin or whatever. It could be without any topic. It could be a gaming channel, but whatever. It could be anything. What happened though is they changed from that type of mindset, and they went over to the mindset of, hey, let's just keep them watching YouTube for as long as possible so we can show them more ads. So what ended up happening was, let's say you guys subscribed to my channel, right? And you guys used to watch me like every day, every other day. But you watch this other channel once, but you watched a 50-minute video on the channel where you only watch maybe 5-minute videos on my channel. Well, they're going to stop showing you my 5-minute videos, and they're going to start showing you the other channel's videos. Even if I just had a notification out, it wouldn't give it to you because they want you to go to where you're going to be watching as much content as possible. And their thinking is, if you're watching it, you're going to enjoy yourself and have a good time. But then it kind of messed with how people kind of connect with certain YouTubers, as far as, like, hey, like, I guess one of the things I see a lot from you guys is, hey, Michael, I haven't been notified of your stream for a long time. I thought you stopped streaming. No, I've been streaming. YouTube just didn't let you know that I was streaming. So that you've seen that happen a lot. I'd rather have my subscribers go up and down with people choosing to want to watch me or not watch me, rather than YouTube just saying, hey, you subscribe, but we're not going to show you the content anyway. So it's been a lot different over time. Okay. My sister sent me a text. Ooh, looks great. I remember I bought my sister that really expensive coffee machine that has like the milk part in it, coffee grinder all attached. She sent me a photo of it. It's doing good. Yeah, Bitcoin go back up. Are we not? Yeah, see, we were at $400. Now we're back up a little bit more. Thank God. I don't know. I just like seeing profit. I have an addiction like that. It's like when you go to the casino and you play, and then like I don't necessarily care if I win a dollar versus $100. I mean, I do, but like when the moment hits and you get that little bonus thing, I'm like, ooh, no matter how much money I have invested, I'm like, ooh, yeah, this is gonna be a good time. If I got $1,000 on like for a pull, so to speak, I'll be super excited. And if I have 100, I'll be super excited. If I have $5, I'll be excited. But I think my typical, bet is gonna be around like $5 every time I spend. Sometimes it goes up to $20 for like top dollar and stuff like that. But Bitcoin's trying. We have about 2 hours before the end of the trading day as well. Again, a lot of what we're seeing here, guys, is just that battle for the 200 daily moving average. That's basically the battle we're watching. Who will win remains to be seen, but that's why we're here to chill out. I'm going to take these oscillators down a little bit, though, just so we have more opportunity to see Bitcoin here. There we go. There you go. Oh, yeah, look at this. Maybe we'll have one of those unorganic pops that we've been waiting for here. Damn. Yeah, we're still moving up here. Interesting. Funny, because in the scheme of things, we've only moved from here to here, and that's 60% or $600. Imagine if we were still holding the long we had from over here when the MACD turned back over. That would be 10% times 50. That'd be 500%, or about like $6,000. Oh, I don't like to hold like that. I like to buy here, sell there, buy back over here, sell up here. Maybe I should give it a try though. No, because the weekly chart is not bullish, so it's not on my menu, so to speak. Yeah, it's on my menu. Is anything actually popping off today on JumpX? ENA is up 17%. SCI is up 14%. Sui is coming back here for 13% profit as well. Oh man, I should have bought more of these. Pepe is doing fine too. Anything down a lot? Not really. Aave, True, MKR. Yeah. All right. I'll take it. You know what? I'll take any profit. Do I expect a Bitcoin breakout tonight? I was expecting it more around tomorrow, to be honest. But if it happens tonight, I'll be just as happy. Been watching YouTube before Netflix was a thing. I know, right? Netflix is fine. Trust me, it's fine. I enjoy it. It's fine. I used to like HBO Max because they had all the Studio Ghibli movies and stuff. I just bought the whole Studio Ghibli movie pack, like the DVD collection, and then basically I got the beautiful big freaking TV behind me. Literally, Studio Ghibli looks fucking amazing on there. The only movie I won't watch is going to be Grave of the Fireflies. That movie is like so fucking depressing, and I just cannot get through it. Actually, you guys can't hear, but behind me there's a Studio Ghibli song being played right now. I think it's called The Destruction of Laputa from Castle in the Sky. Is SUI a scam? I don't believe so, but I day trade it more than anything else. I've never really done a deep, fundamental dive into what they do. Typically for that, you might even go look on Zach XBT, whatever his name is, and see if he has any posts related to the subject. That might be my best nugget of knowledge to give you. Right now I think Solana is being called a scam right now as well, and I have a shit ton of Solana, so hopefully it's not a scam. But yeah, I have no idea if it's actually a scam or not. From what I know, it's not. But again, like I said, I have not done the research on it, so don't use me as some type of fact checker or something like that. If I knew, I would tell you, but yeah. Please predict hamster. Hamster is not something that's easy to predict for me. It's usually something you just want to hold on to and take a ride. It will kind of vibe with Bitcoin. So since Bitcoin's trying to have this little bit of a pump right now out of nowhere, actually, after we just started getting bearish a little bit, yeah, we'll see what happens next. You're probably going to be looking at more of a bullish move for hamster. And yeah, G4 back at 64.2, lost 600, but ended with a 20x long of 5K. Let's go. Oh man, you're going crazy with it. This is just a suggestion. I know I'm shelling out the exchange that sponsors me here, but you can see JumpX below. They're one of my sponsors. If you do trade with them, you do get 10% of your trading fees back. Oh, damn. Look at Bitcoin go here, actually. Yeah, we're about to break 70% here pretty soon if this thing keeps going. Let me... All right, you guys can see 65,000 is basically right there. And if I go over here to the daily chart, that's basically the top right here, right? 65,000. So that is the level we are trying to break. We're about 720 bucks away from it, so fairly close, but still kind of fairly far away. I'll be interested to see what happens here because the way the momentum is going, that just looks so funky. I hope we can just break above this candle here, and that might actually energize us a little bit more. For now, I'm much more of like I'm just waiting and seeing, guys. Like I said, I'm not even doing much trading. I already took my longs. I took my bets, so to speak. I'm waiting to see how this pans out. But yeah, there you go. You can see the $65,000 line right up here at the top. See if this can get a nice little pop to it. Hey, no worries, King. Happy to help you out, my man, as much as I could. I wasn't totally a help. Your favorite long-term altcoin is Cuss. It's been performing quite well, and at least it has a good social media presence too. One of the things I think it took me too long to realize is how much social media exposure really mattered to some of these tokens, especially on X. X is really, maybe you know it's the X algorithm, but like, yeah, my feed is all crypto stuff now, and it really, if something needs to go viral, it has to go viral on X. It's better than going viral on Facebook or YouTube and stuff like that. YouTube is big, but you know, it seems to be the big thing here is really going to be X. There are some crazy buys. See if we can go above 64.3. I mean, we're close to it right now. Let me see. We hit 64.330, so we did just break out above 64.3. Go to the 1 minute chart. You can already see there's a little bit of resistance, but not too much here. But like I said before, if we're gonna have a breakout, guys, it's not gonna look organic. It's gonna look as fucked up and janky as all this stuff right here, right? We're gonna have to see some weird moves like that, or some just big pumps out of nowhere. That's basically what we have to look for. And man, when those types of things happen, you can see there's a time frame where they could happen, but rarely do you see like, oh, it's going to happen in like 5, 10, 15 minutes type of stuff. Like even right now, you're seeing Bitcoin trying to do a small breakout here. Right, we've had that small breakout. Can it really keep on going? Now, we'll wait and see. We ever had a breakout. Momentum isn't there yet. The 15 is still bearish. So I'm a little bit more skeptical at this point of this happening now. But again, you can see. You can wait. That's all we can do at this point is wait. What about H-bar? Let's see. Can Bitcoin do a correction at 63,000? Like a pullback to 60,000? I mean, yeah, it could pull back there. Will it right now? A little bit more difficult because that's below that that 200 daily moving average we were talking about there. The time to buy it around $63,000 was yesterday, back when that, what did I say, the 1 hour? Yeah, the 1 hour MACD was turning over. But again, I didn't even buy at 63,000. I bought in at, I wish I had this stuff memorized. 63,463. Bitcoin is basically up 1,000, not even $1,000 since I bought it here. So it really hasn't been making the huge move. Again, I bought there, it's up. There we go. And hey, King, thanks for the super chat, man. I really do appreciate it. You've always answered my questions. That means a lot. Oh, no worries, man. I always like to help everybody out. It's chill. What do you call it? As long as there's it's a solid question, I typically answer it. I just typically don't answer the questions where they just give me a token. I'm like, what about the token? Like, are you just promoting the token? Are you asking a question about the token? You know, it's like going to the restaurant and ordering meat. What's the waiter going to do with that? you know, what's the way they're going to do with that? Oh, we're still going up, though. Ooh. Can we break 700? What, 670, 680, 700. There we go. Sweet. All right, 702. Yeah, let's keep it going, baby. That little breakout was a little working. Okay. I see what's going on here. I might have to go out and get a little celebratory cigar tonight if we start breaking out here. This is going. We're breaking out above this other resistance level here where we weren't able to close above. So around. Yeah, somebody's just buying shit up right now. Look at that. Yeah, somebody's just buying shit up. Interesting. There's a wall right here. I mean, you can see that wall. At 64,380, there's a wall. Really? Why there of all reasons? Yeah, why there of all reasons? Now we're below $700 again. Let's see. So I look at these charts a little bit too much. There we go. Hey, okay. Yeah, there we go. Damn, money's coming in. Okay. Need to be able to fly, you know, I got to be able to fly Loki out to Thailand someday, right? Hey Mike, can you explain the numbers that you flash green on red on the right side of your chart? Oh, this is just the current price of Bitcoin. So basically, it's just telling you the value. If the bid wins and it goes, you know, or the ask wins and somebody buys, basically goes up, it turns green, right? And if it's a red candle, it's going to be red. So think about this light is corresponding to the color of the candle. This is a second chart, so you're just seeing it kind of flip more often. If you go over here to settings, and I believe it's at symbols. No, status line. No. Oh shit, what was that? Let me find this for you very fast. Bitcoin's doing some funny business over here. Is it Canvas? It's on one here. I'll short it in a second here. Bitcoin just going up. But yeah, it's basically just green candle, green here, red candle, red here. Yeah, what the hell's going on with Bitcoin? Yeah, a little pop. Sorry, let me get into like a 1 minute chart so you can actually see what's actually. Oh, sorry, not a 1 minute chart, 5 minute chart. Yeah, there we go. All right, not bad right now for Bitcoin. I did not see this move coming. I thought we were going to cool off a little bit more. So, but again, that's why I hold. Oh, and hey, Tim and Rhode Island, happy to see you, my man. Just use labeled data from prior historical events, then use supervised learning and high process GPUs. Oh, AI company to predict real-world effects of the market. What's going on here? Wait, I missed out some conversations, I think. Real-world effects on market. That'd be interesting. Armin made his move. There we go. Oh, yeah, I mean, we're still going right now, but we're still not there. I just want to see that pop. Again, we're going to be looking for something more of a pop, but anytime we have that momentum coming through, again, we were up $600, then we went down to $400 profit. Now we're up to $774. So things are working out pretty well for us right now. And we're still going higher. Oh, $790. We're going to go at $800. See, this is why I don't like trading live with you guys, because I feel like I should sell it right now, take $800 and go treat myself to a cigar or something. Especially right here. Yeah, especially right here. I'd want to sell it. I'll give it more time. Though. We'll see how this works out. Yeah, we're in a weird moment right here. My scalping sensors are telling me to scalp or to short it right here. What do you call it? Not short, see me close the position for a little bit of what do we call it? You know the term I'm thinking of. Not short. You take a piece off of it. I'm tired. I've been streaming for a little bit, guys. You know what I'm talking about, though. Not stop loss. Scale out. My God, I'm a fucking idiot right now. All right. Hold on one second here. Oh, and I got some banger music on here today, too. All right, let's see. Banger. I don't use the word banger. I'm too excited. I'm using really trendy, whatever fucking words. Let's see. There we go. All right. Oh, yeah. All right, it's okay. 64,899 massive wall of resistance. Once we break that, we moon 64,899. Right up here. I could see that. Yeah. I'm going to be patient. Oh, God. I hate being patient, though. See, being patient sucks because if you guys recall back from when I was in 2021 and 2022, I used to talk about this a lot more. Like, you take your money and you run so you don't have to deal with the following bullshit that follows afterwards. Now, I don't know if it's going to be bullshit or not, but what do you call, you got to take your profits. What I'm saying, my man, we can reach the top. Oh, yeah, I'm up for that. What do you call? Oh, okay, sorry. I'm skipping around so many messages. I see. The generative API, that shit. You're taking AI courses at MIT and Harvard now? Oh, dude, let me know how those are. Now, I have no AI buff whatsoever, but if you want to plug in some of my strategies into some AI and see what it kind of spits out, I'd be happy to do that. Now, you know how my things are. It'd be like some type of fun back testing method and see what works best on. But I think my strategy usually works pretty well. Usually, it's better for swing traders, I would say, because the more you get with the smaller time frames and everything's not aligned, the chances of making a successful trade are a little bit different. But I'm open to anything there. I'm back at what I lost earlier with my logs. Let's go. Hey, there you go. Any day that's on a bad day or a red day is a good day. That's my philosophy right there. Profit. There you go. Yeah. No short 70K income. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, Jack, I did not mean I wanted to short. Sorry, my brain is like flipping on and off today right now, man. I still haven't fixed up my sleep schedule in case you guys didn't know. So I have been going to bed at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock every morning. And I've been missing that 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9 in the morning volatility and stuff like that. Do you want another treat? You want something? Actually, here. Guys, I'm going to turn the music up very fast. Oh, the music's not even playing right now. I'm going to turn the music up. I'm going to take a look out to use the bathroom. I think that's what he has to use. Hopefully Bitcoin doesn't break out or something when I'm out or something like that. But yeah, I'll fix that in a second here. And hey, Locksky, thanks for gifting memberships. Sam, Locksky, Locksky was gifting membership by Locksky. Alan, Donnie, and David and Wesley say thank you to Locksky. I appreciate that a lot, my man. I'm going to go let Loki out to use the bathroom very fast. I'll leave Bitcoin right here on the chart. I'll just turn off my big head camera. Where's that? Right here. I'll turn up the volume, and I'll be right back. I think he just has to use the bathroom. I don't want him to pee all over the place right here, so there you go. All right, be back in 1 second. Yeah. There we go. Okay, I'm back. Loki used the bathroom. He chased a little bit of some squirrels and stuff, and now he's Loki. Come back up here. Let me show you, Loki. Yeah, he has his toy, and he's all super excited and hyper. I don't think he's gonna let me have the toy. Hold on. Hey. Yeah. He loves these indestructible toys right here. I don't know why. Yeah. Yeah. Sit. Sit. Oh. Yeah, okay. Alright, good boy. Gonna rip my thumb off in there. Alright. He's gonna be a little bit hyper for the next few minutes. Bitcoin seems to have done almost nothing since I have left and come back, so that is nice to see right here. Basically still going sideways. Still up a little bit of money here. World token, is it still pumping up as much? Not really. It's still making a little bit of a move here. And what is this doing here? Ape token still up a little bit here. See, Ape token, I want to just dip and rip, and I would sell it tomorrow if I had the chance. I don't know how much longer I want to sell. See, I want to swing so much stuff, and I hate that I'm not. I should clarify. I want to swing so much stuff with leverage because I have all this stuff in spot. But yeah, I'm just like, Sundog is still doing okay, up 75%. And Paul is up 28%, 29% still. So that's been kind of flat actually for today. There we go. 15-minute chart. We're getting closer here, guys. We're getting closer. But yeah, somebody was really just trying to pop that back up here. Those are some crunchy jams. It's good because it's music that I have to pay for because, you know, YouTube won't let me play anybody's music. Like if I started playing some, you know, Not Like Us or something like that, YouTube would shut this channel down in a heartbeat here. NASPL, what does H-bar mean? I sold at 64.5 and instantly dropped. Got lucky. Oh yeah, what do you call that? That is a good play right there. About to be ready for another pop? I hope so. And hey, Tyler, happy to see my man ICP's making a move right now too. Fill that Kong with treats and keep him busy for hours. No, it's not even a Kong. It's like a Nerf football, but it's just empty inside. But it's like, you know, hard. He has Kong toys, but like he doesn't like Kong toys unless they're room temperature with the treat inside. He doesn't like frozen stuff much anymore because he tries to chew it and it has to give a little bit of a flex when he chews. So Loki doesn't even like bones anymore. He doesn't like pig ears or none of that stuff. I give him, you know, dried goat, dried lamb, that type of stuff, dried beef. Every now and again, I'm a duck head or something. But yeah, it's just completely different. Come on, Bitcoin, make the move. I just want to be above $800. Maybe we were. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, we'll still make it our move though. How many stocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Yeah. I don't know what that means, but I'll take it. Sitting sideways? Yeah, right now, it's not bad. I mean, look at this. We're going to try to push again here pretty soon. But it's going to take another large move to push us up, you know. I think one of you guys just talked about the large level of resistance right up here. I'll put a little bit of a line up here too. 64,899, I think is what it was. There you go. And 90 cents. There we go. Not terrible here. Dried lion's mane? No, that'd be cool. Goat. Loki likes goat and lamb. Lion's mane would be something. I don't know. That's a little too bougie even for me. SUI is exploding. I wonder how far I can go into the correction. Probably can go pretty far. I mean, Bitcoin's on the edge of, on the verge of making a good move. You'll see, you know, it have probably a good move down over the next 24 hours or so, but it's just going to be a pullback after that juicy move it's made so far today. Gatsby says that and Not Like Us. There we go. Sure, there we go. Okay, yeah. So we're less than 600 bucks away at this point from having a massive breakout. Just taking our time, waiting, you know. The 15-minute chart just kind of we're still dealing with this level of resistance, which is why I point this out. We came as close as 64,739, and in fact, for now, why don't we just have this there? So, because that's the last time we got kicked, our butts kicked back down, right? Now, let me get rid of some of these extra things. No more news over here. Let's go over through Twitter. You can see a soul leaving his body. Let's see. State of Play, Marcellus Williams, Hell Is Us, Joe Manchin. Nothing Bitcoin related here. Caroline Ellison, that's one thing. Visa. Let's see if Kane. Okay, let's just type in Bitcoin and see what we get here. Any new news on Bitcoin? There'll be signs when Bitcoin hits 250K. I don't even want to own a Lamborghini. I just want to have a nice sedan style car, you know what I mean? Like just something nice like that. Maybe I'll buy myself a sports car. I'd rather have a nicer sports car, but not a crazy luxury one. And then I'd rather have just like a nice sedan, like a quality Mercedes or something like that, or a Lexus. And a really quality sports car, like a sports car that probably doesn't cost more like $120,000. I don't know how much Lambos cost though. Probably a lot. Bitcoin finally reaches 64,000. If Bitcoin breaks 67,000 within the 24 hours of this tweet, I will give one random follower who likes and retweets one whole Bitcoin. He's still posting that. I mean, he's thinking about it. Oh, no. Never mind. This is from September 18th. This guy's chill, though. I don't know if you guys have ever met him, but he's a really chill guy. Q4 Bitcoin bull. I mean, dude, I feel bad for the shorts at this point. Yep. This year, in the year 2015, seller receives 13 million offer for their property, but paid in Bitcoin. 50,000 Bitcoin, he declines. Today's value, 3.18 billion. Oh, damn. You will spend 40,000 hours of your life trying to make money. It's worthwhile to spend 100 hours figuring out how to keep it. Yeah, that's true. No, see, this is often. I will never enjoy the Twitter algorithm. It just never seems to work. But it was interesting to see Trump do the Bitcoin thing. I don't even think this worked out too well, the process. But, yeah. Dude, look at the background. Security is grabbing this guy's arm. Wait for it. The security grabbed his arm. And the other security guard had come in like, dude, chill out. This camera right there. Oh, man. Security. You know, if I was Trump's security, I'd be pretty, tense as well. Not going to lie, after all the shit he's been going through. Right now, and we'll come back down again. I shouldn't say come back down. We're consolidating again. Almost like an ugly cup and handle, perhaps. Not really too much of a cup with that move, but we're trying to figure out which way we're going. 5 minutes bullish, 15 minutes bullish, 30 minutes bullish, 1 hour is bullish. It's all bullish. The 1 minute's probably bearish. Yeah, that 1 minute's bearish. But there's a double top here. There we go. That's basically what we're looking at right there. Can we get a breakout from that? Remains to be seen. Will there be another Trump debate? Oh, I don't know. I don't believe so. I think it's less than 50 days until election. 41 days, 9 hours, 27 minutes, and 48 seconds. My God. Yeah, we're getting close there, guys. The volatility from that should also be kind of fun for us, though. We're talking about cars. Top is in. Twitter is talking about cars. You want a Jeep Cherokee? Ooh, that sounds nice. That sounds really nice right there. I would like to lease a Mercedes-Benz over in Stuttgart. What do you call? I've been looking at leasing a Mercedes. They seem very nice. I just don't want to pay like $500, $600 to lease it. I wish you could lease used cars. I wish that was more of a popular thing to do. Like let's say this one guy leases a car for a year and he only puts like 5,000 miles on it. Why not just give me a little bit of a cheaper price than he got and then lease the car to me for another year or something like that, right? Because some people like, if you got a lot of money, you can lease a car for only a year. It's a little bit more expensive, but you can do it. Then you got 2 year, 3 year type of things. Like damn, like I'd love to have a Mercedes. My grandmother has her own Mercedes. My grandfather has his own Mercedes, and then they also have like an Acura for like more of an SUV type thing, or I don't know. It's not an SUV, but it's like can hold a lot of people. I kind of want a Mercedes. I've been looking at them. I know I'm going to Thailand, but like something to have, in the garage or something when I come back to visit. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. No, I'd have to put that car somewhere safe. If I'm in a house with a house with nobody's in it, and a Mercedes in the garage, that'd be a little bit too much. I don't know. But yeah, Mercedes is what I've been looking at here. One of my friends has a Mercedes Black Class. I think that's what it's called. Here, I'll show you this while Bitcoin's holding on. One of my friends at the lounge. Is it called Black Class? Black Series. I keep on thinking class because Mercedes has classes. Yeah, he has this car right here. It's absolutely beautiful, but he says it's like a shit ton of money in maintenance every year. Like he's already spent $12,000 in maintenance this year with like brakes and everything. So I'm like, damn. But I mean, it looks gorgeous. Now I don't need something that's sporty myself, nor do I want to pay that much money for a car. But it looks nice. It looks really nice. Was I just singing Rent? No. Not Rent. There's music playing behind me from my TV, but I don't know what the song is. It's Tell Me by Groove Theory. In case maybe some of that's swooping in. Maybe I was accidentally singing that in the back of my head, though. What do you think about call options on Airbnb at 150 3 weeks out? Ooh, that's going to be risky right now. Which one is that? So right now it's still bearish at this point. It did have a really positive week last week along with all of the news and stuff like that. What you're looking for here is if you are aiming for that 150, that's right dab in that order block right there. But you're basically expecting that next week there's going to be a massive surge when it comes to 20 and the 50 right here. That's kind of what you're hoping for. Now you say 2 to 3 weeks out. I'd probably try to hold it for maybe 1 to 2 weeks and see if you get enough money from there. You see how it's like facing some levels of resistance? I'd be looking for something of a shorter play and maybe not all the way back up to the 150 range. I mean, I see it right there. I see it. But like earnings isn't all the way over here to November. There's not really much going on. I'd rather play it up a little bit more. And you can see how the momentum hasn't been working out as nicely in this one. Again, because the weekly chart has been kind of bearish on it. You're not bullish just yet. You're also running up against some of these levels of resistance that are going to be coming across here fairly soon. Probably that one as well right here, right? Those are both before 150. I'd rather try to trade it up here towards maybe the 140s to 145 range, and that's be the play there. You'd buy the calls probably 3 weeks out. Probably not 2. And you probably have to make them. You could make them in the money. Both are going to be working fine if you want to do out of the money or in the money calls, but you'd still want to be having those strike prices. You say strike price at. There's no strike price. I'd probably say a strike price of 145 or so. That way, as it can speed up the process there. If it goes to 150 and the market goes down even a little bit, the theta is going to really crash that sucker. probably back to the 1 minute chart. Uh-oh. Yeah, we may be breaking down here after that nice little move that we've made. Double trouble for Trump? Yeah. His Secret Service just must be fucking tense as can be. Man. The way it's going, there's probably going to be another Trump assassination attempt here pretty soon on him, too. Hey, Iron Man GTR. Oh, a GTR? Oh, that could be it right there. I'm going to buy 64,300. Is that good? It depends on how long you want to hold it, but so far it's been working out for some of us. So, yeah. For me, what you're hoping for here, basically, is you're hoping that within the next 1 or 2 days, you're going to see Bitcoin have a breakout above $65,000. Now, it may happen in a few minutes. It may happen in a few hours. I still think in a few hours. But I wasn't expecting this little bit of a pop that showed up. I thought we might consolidate for a little bit more. But right now, you still have all the momentum still pointing up. But don't be surprised if there's some volatility here. What is that? But we've got an hour and 21 minutes left until this candle closes on the daily. From there, we will have confirmed, right, our support level right here. From there, we might dip back down to 63,900 and then try to move back up. That dip back down may be a little bit more iffy, but so far, every time we've had these little dips for like a half an hour or something like that, we typically have been finding a good little rebound off of this. And so far, I mean, this pattern is kind of working pretty nicely. We're trying to hold on. We'll see if we do, but we're trying to hold on to it right now. You have a 2003 Mercedes? Ooh, that sounds cool. C230 compressor. See, I just need to get, I got a Ford Fusion. That's all I have. I've had cars in the past. I've had a Ford Explorer. I've had an old Chevy truck. I've just never taken the time to buy a nice new car or lease a nice new car. I've never really had to be honest, because I typically don't drive too much. And when I go up to Seattle a lot, instead of driving my car, there's Bitcoin breaking down a little bit. Typically what I do is I Uber. I pay the $100 to Uber up to the city. You know, that way I don't have to worry about parking and traffic and stuff like that. Alpha Romeo sounds really nice too. What time zone am I in right now? Oh, I'm in the Pacific time zone, you know, like Seattle, LA, Pacific Standard Time. So right now for me it's 3:39 in the afternoon. You know, for people on the East Coast like you, 6:40 in the afternoon, I'm guessing right there. When everybody becomes bullish, it's time for a dump. Well, it depends on what you mean by bullish. Right now, we're all kind of hoping we turn really bullish because right now, Bitcoin isn't bullish. It's like, what did I say earlier? I'm cautiously optimistic about Bitcoin. Right now, I'm happy to see these moves. I'm long. I'm making some money right now. But I think it's better just be patient with this one. You in gold? Gold is something right now you just want to be holding for a while because it's still been rallying. You probably have maybe about a week or so before gold really starts to consolidate a little bit more and have a little bit more of a cool down period. Money is becoming a lot less valuable, cash, you know. So yeah, I'd be in gold for the long term here. It's true. If I start looking for cars, Bitcoin dumps. It's all about the cars. All about the cars. Everyone wants to buy after the pump, not before. That's true. I mean, I understand it. Remember, when Bitcoin pumps, my channel has a lot more viewers than when it's dumping or when it's very boring and going sideways. It's just that when I'm trading with you guys and I give you guys my thought process, Bitcoin is usually going sideways. I'm like last night, Bitcoin was doing nothing but going sideways. I'm like, hey, if the 1 hour chart turns bullish here with the MACD flipping back over, I'm going to open up a long and try to hold it for a while. That's literally all I did last night. And it didn't even give me the best price. Remember, Bitcoin went down below 64,000. I mean 63,000. I didn't get down to that low. I just kind of bought when I could. And I'm like, okay, let's see what happens. I proceeded to talk with my editor for a little bit. And, I cleaned up my desk a little bit more. My desk is still a little bit dirty, but it's mostly just cups and mugs. Like I have this little mug. I have this mug. And I have this mug. They're all tea mugs. And then I have the cup for today. Then I have an old cigar, and a lighter. But yeah. Oh, and I got my Tron bowl. Tron team, fucking awesome guys. All right. How's the 15 looking? Still a little bit of weakness here. Yeah, still a little bit of weakness. 5-minute chart we haven't broken down yet. Oh, man. I'm hoping we just turn this into something like a flag. We dip down a little bit more, come down, then we, break out. But we'll have to wait and see. But so far, I'm just going to call it a small breakdown here. There we go. Loki's looking at me like, what you doing? Hello. Yeah. You got your toy? Oh, look at you being a good boy. All right. Any thoughts on Floki, good buy or not? Floki for me is a swing trade that I'd be trying to hold for probably a few weeks here since all the momentum is shifting for a lot of these assets. But yeah, it's much more of a swing trading opportunity, a lot of what I'm seeing right now. I'm just waiting for Bitcoin to kind of confirm that for me, and then I'm looking, then I'm going to go long on them. You okay? Okay. But yeah, I'm just kind of in a patient waiting mode right now. I have longs in a few different things. When it comes to Floki right now, I have some in a long-term portfolio. I'm holding on to it for the cycle, yada, yada, yada. But yeah, I think it's fine. Before that, I had many Toyotas. One I missed most is my 1986 Toyota Supra 7 swamped with Pro L-back springs with KYB shocks. I can't even pronounce some of those words, but it sounds very nice and luxurious. The best car I've ever had is probably my Ford Fusion now. I got a simple 2012 Ford Fusion. I've been thinking about buying a new car for years. I've just never really pulled the trigger because typically I just don't like going to dealerships. I've helped friends buy cars and shit, and I just hate playing the game. And I hate how they usually will... I've read about maybe 6 books in social engineering, right? If only those people have read even one book on social engineering. Like, they do it in such a really stupid and just non-sophisticated way where I'm like, damn, you can sell, but you can't really sell. You can sell what people want, but you can't sell them what they don't want. It's a little bit weird. Ram 3500? Ooh, that sounds really nice too. Gonna check an essay, be back in 10 minutes. No worries, Tim will be here. Watching Bitcoin finally come back down a little bit here. Had that little bit of a bump. Got to see here. We got lower highs, or we're going to continue the higher lows here. I'm not going to keep updating this, I promise, but new pattern emerged. Right now, I'm being patient. Pour myself some more water, though. I got myself a big pitcher of water just because I knew this was going to be a little bit of a longer stream here today. All right, here we go. This is going to mean, well, it's not terrible here, actually. I forgot. If you zoom out a little bit more, what we're really paying attention to is this, not that. Oh, this might not happen till like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock tonight. Oh, I hope not. Because the 5 is about to cross over. The 15 is still looking good. The 1 hour is still looking... Oh, the 1 hour is just crossing over now. Yeah, we should still be good, but later on tonight. There we go. Did this stop playing music? This did stop playing music. It froze. See, this... I pay for this and it sucks so much. It's not even loading. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's see how that works out. Boom. All right. And any more news on Bitcoin while waiting here? Portfolio 80% down, mental health unstable, AI, oh, you have an AI girlfriend? Oh shit. Me when Bitcoin's up 10%. Justin, US Congressman Tom Elmer grills Gary Gensler over crypto regulation. Your inconsistencies on this issue have sent this country back. Oh geez. We could not have had more of a historically destructive or a lawless chairman of the SEC. Damn. He has a point, though. Gary Gensler has been historically bad as far as SEC chair. Historically bad. Because he's tried to make up his own laws. 2017, first peak accumulation halving here. So we're almost there. Let's see. Yeah, why is everything from the 18th here? See. Oh, that's from July. Jesus. Yeah, the X algorithm needs to get fixed up a little bit more here. Thoughts on a price action during election day week? Think it's dumps or pumps? It all depends on what happens that week as far as, you know, how the polls close and stuff like that. You know, here, let me do this. Blah, 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 blah. ...2020 election... Oh, not 2020. Thursday, Tuesday, November 3rd. It was already in the middle of a rally and not much really changed. It looks like you saw a little bit of a dip beforehand, but not much more of a dip than we had been experiencing over the past few days beforehand. So not really much happened back over there in 2022. ...2016... November 8th. Not really much happened here at all as well, so probably just a continuation of the overall trends that we've been seeing. Like this one was going bullish, the other was going bullish. You know, seems like we're probably going higher during election season, which is kind of fitting to where we are right now. You know, so probably higher. You know, well, during the election, we'll probably be in an upward trend. You know, that's what that last little bit could infer. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay, there we go. All right. Let's see. Oh, I see what you're talking about right here. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. I haven't seen those cars on the road in a while, but I always enjoyed their little front lights, the way they pop up. There we are. Good times. 2016, I remember I was in Montana, I believe, in 2016 for a visit with my friend, and we would watch the election, and holy shit was everybody freaking out. I remember people on MSNBC were screaming and crying. The View was crying. ABC News had the female host crying, which is crazy because these people all became moderators for Trump debates in the future, but they were all crying when he won in 2016, like crying like, oh my god, the world is gonna fucking end. Which is, yeah. This is why I don't watch ABC News. Like, you know, after that debate, you can kind of see they're pretty darn fucking biased. But yeah, ugh. Hey Kelly, hey man, love your content. Came across your trading strategy for beginners, and I just wanted to ask you how you use it for shorter day trades when higher time frames aren't bullish. So there's like a two-pronged approach, I would say, when I'm dealing with that type of situation. So if the weekly chart is bullish and the daily chart is bullish and the 4-hour chart is bullish, I'll be doing day trades in a bullish fashion, right? But let's say I'm not trading on the 1 hour chart like that last example. Maybe I'm trading on the 5-minute chart, the 15-minute chart. Well, if you're trading on the 5-minute chart or the 15-minute chart, you basically want to see the 4-hour chart being bullish, the 2-hour chart being bullish, and probably the 15-minute chart, the hourly chart being bullish as well. And then you can do a lot more scalps on that 5-minute chart. So if while we're watching Bitcoin, see if it can do anything here, it's trying to come back to life again. I mean, look at it. It's just somebody just buying it up. There's not too many sellers here. But let's say I went over here and maybe I opened up a layout that was called a day trading setup. All right. So here's Bitcoin's weekly chart right now. It's bearish right here, right? And bearish right there, bullish, but it's not all the way good. So let's talk about the time everything was bullish, back over here. All right, so let's go to about there. Nope, one more week after. All right. We're bullish here. Everything's looking good. You can buy the breakouts and stuff like that. But on the smaller time frames, which may be a little bit more difficult because of how... No, okay, we can go back that far that time. Right? So yeah, the 4-hour chart right here was also green. Everything was green. You're good. Bearish, 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 bearish. You had a little bit of greenish right here, but by then the daily chart was swinging back. You know, I typically try to find those moves. This is a little bit more when it was happening right here. Oh, that was rate cuts. Where's the next big one? See, this is a little bit different. Lux Algo's changed their algorithm a little bit more here. But basically, while that 4-hour chart is good right here, you can do a 15-minute long in here for the next like 8 hours and basically see how it pans out. Maybe it'd be easier to show you since something like this on a shorter time frame. So the 4-hour right now is bullish. The MACD is not just yet, but again, that's kind of a ding against it, but not a reason not to trade. The 3-hour is bullish right here, bullish right there. The 2-hour is bullish right here, bullish right there. The 1 hour is bullish right here and bullish right there. It was bullish a while ago, but it's here right now. So during this kind of time frame here, since the 3-hour and 2 hours have been bullish, if I go over here to the 5-minute chart, I'd only be doing the 5-minute longs here. 5-minute longs worked out. The short didn't work out because again, the time frame was against it, the momentum. Right here, long, we'll see if it works out. Didn't work out right here, didn't work out right there, worked out over here. But again, let me see what happened right here though. 4-hour. Not 4 hour, we gotta go 1 hour. Actually, it wasn't too bad of a thing. It's just that we were still coming down a little bit more and it still ended up popping back up. That could be a little bit too much. Oh, the 30-minute was bearish right there. That's the difference. We're talking about 5-minute? Yeah, 5-minute. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, you got to make sure they're all pretty much close by. Or, let me say it this way. It's a lot easier to do with swing trading. If you're doing it with day trading, it's a lot easier if everything's aligned. If everything's not aligned, the chances of making a profit are not going to be as high, and that's okay. Oh shit, we're breaking out. But primarily, you kind of have to zoom out. This is why that one thing had like 4 different charts. Have one open for the 4-hour, have one open for the 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 5, and that'll give you a pretty decent idea of where things are going. That way you can see the patterns on the 4-hour chart, the patterns on the 1 hour chart, and you can see those levels of resistance. If you buy into levels of resistance, you got to be very, very careful with it. And look at Bitcoin go. Oh my God, look at that. Look at the money printer turning back on, up 825 bucks. That's what we wanted to see right there. For, you know, for 24 hours of work, not even 24 hours of work, I'm happy about that. I'll try to make another tutorial on that topic though. I put out a few videos on it, but not every one is called Smart Money Concepts A, B, or C, something like that. You like the music? It's like a Michael Myers remix. See, I can't even listen to music because I don't like wearing my headphones so long. It makes my ears all sweaty. I'm listening to the Succession end theme right now. So, you know, Apple Music knew I was bougie. Right now I'm making my $1,000, which, you know, it's a good amount of money, don't get me wrong, but like look at CryptoFace. Oh, that's the dream right there. 67K incoming, the new 1 hour candle, Isha Ulwa. I don't know what that means, but yeah, I'm happy with the 1 hour pump we're looking at. Oh, there we go. Let's see. How do I... Which one is this? I change this. There we go. All right. So I had to change the title to Bitcoin is trying to break out right now. There we are. All right. Now that we passed that one, we broke out above this other level of resistance here from yesterday. Now I want to put up the next one that we were talking about earlier. One of you guys mentioned there was a big wall around 64,000. Wait a second. Oh, no. Have we broken out above that one? No, we didn't. Never mind. Sorry, my bad. We still got a little bit of a wall here. But hey, you know what? We're doing okay. I gotta save that, put it on X or something. I wish they had a little button for me to show the profit though. The profit is more impressive than the 90%, I would say. Oh, we're up now 920 bucks though. That's not bad. How is the week's trade doing? 156% for Ape, 89% for Sundog, and not really much for Paul. Yeah, Matic is just not having the move. I'm gonna hold on to that one though. I'm gonna hold on to that one just because I want to see it do something. Longest printing. There you go. We're about to break out. We pumped 2K in a Bitcoin. I don't know what that means. 2K in a Bitcoin. Like over the last few minutes, we pumped up around 726 bucks so far. We could easily pump up towards 65 though and make it like $1,000 plus. Yeah, so that could be a good thing. Do it what Papa likes. I'm hoping. My gosh, this is we're getting close. This is the 1 minute chart here. I mean, you can just see that somebody just bought that shit up right here. And I'll put a little bit of a text right here that says breakout. And we'll see if we can actually break out tonight. I knew it was the right idea to bring out water and shit for me because I knew I was going to be tired after all this. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go out and smoke a cigar tonight. There we are. There we go. All right, still going up higher. We're almost up to nine. Oh, we were at 900 bucks a few seconds ago. Can we get back up to $900? We'll have to see. Nice little profit. All from the hourly chart too. That's what I like best about this. We're playing a little bit more games because the weekly chart's not there. Yeah, there's definitely a battle going on here. I mean, I guess we shouldn't be surprised that the shorts don't want to be liquidated off of this move. But again, who is shorting at this point where they're at risk of losing so much money? Like if you shorted a while ago, you know, at $70,000, at $65,000, whatever, why wouldn't you have closed your short already at this point? Now, what button was this? This is countdown to bar close. No. There it is. It's this one. The symbol. You can even have the name there. I don't like having the name there. I don't actually like having the line on it. Maybe I'll take the line off eventually. And let's go back to the 5. 5 is easiest just because we get to see most of the pattern working itself out here. And to think, we've been streaming since, I don't know when did I start streaming today, actually? We've only been streaming for 2 hours so far. I tried to time it appropriately. Why not hold if the 4 hour is still going up? Oh, I am holding. But remember, up until probably at now, the 4 hour was still bearish. So, right? It's just now turning bullish on the MACD here, right? We had a positive change of character, which was nice, right? But so far right now, the MACD is just now getting good and, you know, yummy here. where we're now looking at the 20 starting to creep back up, stopping a death cross from coming over here sometime tomorrow, which is good. So we can definitely see Bitcoin have a nice little pop here. But yeah, the MACD, like this last time the MACD turned bullish right here, was it 5 a.m.? Right here. Proceeded to come down for a while, but the move still kept on going. Now, this is a little bit iffy though, because that was the Fed, rate decision. That kind of just fucked everything up as far as technical analysis and stuff like that. There we go. I should probably say levels. Hey Angel, pump your Bitcoin bags. Yeah, Bitcoin bags are never a fun thing. Loki's on the sofa resting with his head on this side. Ugh. I don't like sitting this long. This is why I typically have my desk on the stand-up position. There we are. And then shrink this down just a little bit, but make it larger also. And there we go. That looks like it's appropriate level of coolness right there. 2 hours ago I started. Yeah, I think I was supposed to start at 2 o'clock, but I think I started a little bit earlier. Yeah, basically 2 hours and 15 minutes ago, something like that here. Hey Max Power, so I follow the rules. I use American exchanges. The best exchange that I'd probably recommend right now is going to be JumpX, then Weeks. Jeez, did I? Yeah, I did something that make Loki really excited to come over here. I got links to them down below, but basically right now I'm promoting JumpX more because when I structured my deal with them to give you guys better like discounts and stuff, they want to try something out with me, and I was like totally open to it, and I kind of like took it and made it a little bit better. So basically, let's say you guys trade a lot, because I know a lot of you guys have to trade, swing trade, day trade, scalp, whatever. Especially scalpers, because we talk about how scalping is a little more difficult when you have low quantities of money because the fees are kind of high. So basically, let's say you guys do a lot of scalping within one day and you guys have $100 in fees, right? Well, at the end of the day, at midnight Eastern time, basically, you're going to get 10% of all the fees you spent that day paid back to you in your spot account. So you're going to lose it in your futures account, but it's just going to come, that 10% is going to come back. And the spot account, you can then freely transfer it over to the futures account again, or you can use it to go buy some speculative token that you don't know much about it. You want to play with a little bit. You can do whatever, but you get that 10% back. So if you guys did want to get that discount, it's going on for like another month, I think, for me. And then afterwards, I'm cutting it off so they can kind of see the difference in like the signups and stuff like that. But yeah. You guys get a 10% discount every day to all of your futures trades. You get the money back, which is kind of nice. And I don't think people realize how much they spend on fees if they really are scalping, especially like if you trade here, trade there with 100x leverage, 100x leverage, 100x leverage. It can wear you down fast. So giving you guys a little bit of a discount on that, I think was a pretty cool idea on their part. And I just increased the amount. And they want to do like 5%. I just doubled it back up and like, okay, but they want to see some results and stuff like that. So if you guys can, even if you guys don't deposit any money, please consider like just signing up to the link. And then if you guys do want to trade on there, it's a great exchange. And that's why I use it right now. So primarily, we're no longer looking at $900 though. So, but you know what? World token's going back up a little bit here. It's up above $200. So we started the stream up around $400 unrealized profit. And right now we're looking at $1,012 unrealized profit. I will take that for a few hours of work. And again, Bitcoin is not just bouncing up. We're slowly grinding this way out here. We need to continue this grind. And there's no KYC, no nothing like that, which is kind of nice. So, and hey, Design Pro Group, thanks, Mike, for the amazing channel. The charts are just guide. I understand. Oh yeah, what do you call? It's nice and simple. It kind of gives you an idea of where the momentum is shifting. I don't think. I consider myself a momentum trader these days. And something I notice is that when you look at most tutorials online, they don't really talk about momentum so much as far as just understanding, hey, this asset has been going up, 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 up. Maybe when I trade this, I should just focus on it going up, 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 and up. And if you're a better trader, you can short some of those moves and, right, you can short some of those moves if you want to. But But if you're a new trader, you're probably going to expect too much from those shorts, and you're not going to close your position soon enough. And then the overall upward trend is going to kick you out of there. Then you're going to panic, get liquid, and all that other type of stuff. So a lot of blah 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 blah. I haven't eaten today. That's an issue. A lot of what I try to do is just kind of remind you of those simple things, and I think that's the beauty of my ADHD. I can just say, I can just kind of tell you that simple stuff that everybody can see, but you're just not thinking about. Like, we can all see the chart is moving up, but what does that mean? You know what? That's what I try to talk about. Can sound kind of cheesy though, I would say. And hey, and I can't pronounce the name. Antoine, maybe? I just sold my Bitcoin waiting to buy back when the price hit $74,000. Oh, $74,000 would be a magical moment right here. Magical moment. I think this week, I had a migraine this past weekend, so I wasn't even streaming or doing anything. Thank God Bitcoin pretty much did nothing in those few days. But I'm thinking that I want to open up some more long leveraged swing trades with you guys, and I think I want to probably do that this Thursday, perhaps Thursday afternoon. I'll be busy around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, so maybe it might be more afternoonish, like maybe 1 to 2 or something like that. We'll see. Or I can push it to Saturday, because this Sunday I'm doing a members only stream for a while, and we'll see how that goes. Because we're going to be talking more about options and crypto, not just crypto there. But yeah, we'll see. Possible good price for entering long in Bitcoin. I mean, we've been talking about it for a while, but basically, like, we're so close to resistance at this point. I don't know if I really want to be going along at this place in time. Bitcoin's been dipping, and there's been opportunities you can see, but those have been mostly for day traders or scalpers here. And by day traders, I don't mean holding for like 7, 8, 10 plus hours. I'm talking about holding for like a couple hours or so. I mean, if you really want to see, maybe somewhere below 64,000 would be a good opportunity to try to strike in there. Getting back down there may be a little bit more difficult, but we are about to start a new trading day here as far as a new candle. At about, 50 minutes? We might see Bitcoin wick down for a little bit before trying to make a lunge for $65,000, which may be interesting. That might be the best way to try to tackle that here. For me, you know, I typically don't like to buy during these times unless I'm scalping. That's just me though, because I like to buy when things are boring. Like, here's a 5-minute chart for Bitcoin. You can see how we haven't really been doing much here. There's been some swings and stuff like that. I basically bought, today's Tuesday, right? Yeah. I basically bought over here last night, right over here. Not down here, not down here. I basically just bought right here when the 1 hour was shifting back up. And, you know, now we're here. But, you know, in the scheme of things, Bitcoin is very, very boring. So that's kind of how I prefer to trade. There you go. Because again, we're like, how close are we to? We're like $550 away from a massive resistance. Do you want to play with that and buy into that? I typically don't. I'm being a little bit more gung-ho at this point, I would say, because I was able to buy in a while ago, so I'm still up quite a bit of money. Like, literally, like an hour ago, I was frustrated that I was only up $400. Now look where we're at, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm a little bit more careful. Let's see. Hey, Crypto Ricky, it kind of depends on what 2 p.m., but I'll try to do it. Or what I can do for you is, I could probably do it on Saturday instead. I typically am like not trying to stream so much on weekends, but like member streams I think are fine. I like to take breaks a little bit. I've been having this thing where I've just been working so much, and it's not necessarily because of you guys, it's because I got the editor and now I'm starting to push stuff out. Have you guys seen like the new short form content I've been pushing out? Again, YouTube doesn't really show you guys short form content if you guys just watch my streams and stuff. But I'll just move it to Saturday. Then you can download it and stuff like that. And you can see I've been putting out more members videos. I'm not doing the daily technical analysis stuff anymore. I'm going to do tutorials, and then I'm going to do the members stuff. And then if you guys want to see the tutorials live, or the member stuff live, you can just watch the streams like you are right now. But yeah, look at this. Right? Much more flashy stuff going on, more stuff. This wasn't the best one I liked. The other one I liked better was this one. But yeah, so I got a new style of shorts coming out. We're going to be watching this. I'll also play some of the Trump ones coming up and the Kamala Harris ones just because it's election season. I might be able to get some more views because of that. But yeah, so they are working pretty well so far as getting views. Not as much as some of the Trump ones, but you know what? I'll take it. I'm basically just, you know, little lessons within shorts. I think it's probably a good way to go about it. We'll see how YouTube responds to it over time. But I believe both of them only have around 4,000 views right now, so not a lot. If you guys see them while scrolling on your shorts account, please just like let it roll. Like, I mean, like you're gonna watch it. It's gonna roll all the way through 100%, then keep watching it for like 2 or 3 times. Apparently that's what YouTube really likes. And I'm like, I don't know how you could watch Warren Buffett that many times, but like YouTube wants you to do it, or it won't promote it unless you guys do that. I sold my Bitcoin waiting to buy back when it price hit 74K. Oh no, I just said that. Do I agree that Bitcoin might top off early in Q1 of 2025? I think it might happen sometime more end of Q1 to beginning of Q2, sometime in that range. Maybe in April or May, we might see something more of a drop off. Right now, I'm more concerned about how the economy is going to be looking closer to 2025. We've talked about this a little bit here, not a lot, but a little. Yeah, we've talked about it quite a bit. But we are going to be having GDP announcements coming up, like here. See, no, that's not what I was asking for. This is what ChatGPT is for, I guess. Hold on a second here. See, it doesn't even want to give me the things. Search for the right dates. Why does it say estimates? Why does it say estimates? They're out there already. GPT-4. Let me try the old model of GPT and see if that works out. No? Okay, whatever. So we're looking at the next GDP announcement around October 30th. Right? No. No, it's not even giving me the right data here as well. But yeah, somewhere around October 30th, looks like we're going to get the advanced estimate in here. I'll try to find out the exact dates. But we still have a GDP that's going well, so... This is it? No. This is it. Yeah. We're still going strong right now. We're at 3% right now. Back over in the 2022 recession, which the government lied about. I will die on that hill every single time I bring it up. You know, you can see 2022 and what happened during that period of time. It was it was rough. We're still doing good. We did go from 7 to 2 right here, right? But that was quarter 1 in 2022. It could be quarter 1 again, but Usually it's, after the holidays are over, everybody starts getting laid off again for the temporary workers and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it'll be a trip for sure. But I don't know exactly when they're going to top off. I would expect sometime really in Q2, to be honest, of 2025. That's probably when we're going to top off a little bit more. How long do you think the Bitcoin price can stay below the average cost to mine 1 Bitcoin in electricity costs? Currently it costs around 70k USD in electricity to mine 1 Bitcoin. Yeah, but like, it's it's American energy. We got expensive energy over here. I think most miners are probably smart to be trying to go overseas to get that Bitcoin mined. There's, it's causing some nice innovation out here. I don't know if you guys went to Bitcoin Nashville, but I swear the whole fucking floor of Bitcoin Nashville was just Bitcoin mining equipment. There was like nothing really fun for me to see besides maybe a little bit of art or something. It was all Bitcoin mining. All of it was Bitcoin Nashville, was all Bitcoin mining. So it's there and whatnot, but maybe another 5 years or something like that. I mean, if Trump gets elected president, you're going to see energy prices like fall quite a bit because he's just going to go overboard, like really try to like lower prices as much as possible. But again, Trump's only going to be in there for like 4 years, and then you may see another Democratic president come back in. And we saw how fast Biden was able to kind of flip the energy policy and how fast energy prices just rose. It was insane. I mean, gas up here in the Northwest was like over $5 a gallon. And I think right now gas is pretty high too. Yeah, it's 410 right now. I mean, dear fucking Lord. And we're supposed to be pumping more oil right now than we've ever pumped? What the hell? Can you imagine if we just cut this back down? So let's just say $3. So let's not even say $2 like I really want it to be. $3. Oregon goes down to like maybe, $3 as well. California goes down to maybe $3.50. You know what I mean? The economies would thrive. People can drive and go do more stuff, right? I know other states have it different, but Washington State has a 50 cents gas tax. So we pay 50 cents on the gallon in taxes. Overseas, you can mine with miners, child labor laws. I mean, yeah. What do you call? That's what I'm saying. It's going to be cheaper. It may not be ethical, but it's going to be cheaper. And people are always going to be doing that there. Like, isn't chocolate still made with the slave labor? Isn't Apple iPhone still made with slave labor at this point? It is what it is. Yet, everybody has an iPhone. Mining and transport problematic? Yeah, I wouldn't try to go mine in a major economy like a China or a USA or a Russia or a maybe Russia would give you some good stuff, but you don't want that Bitcoin confiscated by the government. Honestly, I'd go try to find some place in Latin America. If the humidity's too much, go try some place in Africa. But the instability and shit, I don't want to do that. So I'd probably try to go in Asia or Latin America personally. Just set up a big area, have some security guards, and just mine. That's pretty much what I would be doing. I would not try to be mining in Canada, United States, Europe, China, Russia, Singapore, no, Japan, no. I'd be trying to do it in some country where I can help them establish their, they have a decent energy grid, take advantage of that. They make some good money off us. We make some good money from our Bitcoin. Everybody's happy. Yeah, Chinese workshops, I think. Yeah. Bitcoin seems to be brewing up for something crazy. 85k soon, hopefully, then down to 35k. I'm hoping we're having such a larger move than that here. I mean, I'm going to start selling off some of my longer term positions around $80,000. That's been the plan for a while. In hindsight, I may look like a fool. I may look like a genius. We'll never know. We'll know next year. But it's been taking too damn long to get up to these levels. I am happy though that we are looking at more rate cuts on the horizon. We can see that people are getting more concerned about the economy, And I think that's going to be a good thing for us going forward, because it just pushes Jerome Powell a little bit further to, you know, have more 50 basis point cuts rather than trying to have something of the typical 25 basis point cuts. I think that goes a long way when we're trying to prop Bitcoin back up. We're trying to do monetary easing. We're trying to print more money. We're trying to boost up the economy here. That's good for Bitcoin overall. It may not be good for the deficit. It may not be good for our country's long-term health. But at this point, God, I don't even know what's going to happen to the U.S. economy. 5, 10, 15 years. Inflation is just going to wreck us. We'll probably still be cruising along okay, but inflation is just going to make a whole new layer of like homeless people out there, which is going to be wild. And again, there's, cities have to keep their budgets in check. So do states. Government can try to do some stuff there, but again, the more it messes around and prints more money, it's going to continue to have consequences. And if people don't have assets to invest, they're pretty much screwed at this point, right? So, gotta get your kids an education. You gotta teach them how to save. You gotta get them some money and shit like that. And you gotta be good, or you gotta leave the country. I'm leaving the country, but I got money enough to stay. But I just want to live like a king. Large mining farms have been having issues with uptime due to power grid loading shredding. Exactly, you gotta have a really good grid right there. But that's why when I went over to Bitcoin Nashville, like I said, all it was mining. Were there lots of after parties and stuff like that with other little things? Yes, there was, but I swear, like 90% of Bitcoin Nashville this year was mining. I'm going to be going to Bitcoin Las Vegas next year. Let me see. Let me do something very fast. Oh, I don't know what I do with the email. It's in the trash or something. Yeah, I'll have to figure it out. But okay, Bitcoin Las Vegas is next year. I don't know how many. It's probably going to be a lot of stuff related to mining again. But I am super excited to see this. It's from May 27th to the 29th. It's only going to be a few days. 27, 28, 29. It's 3 days. But man, it's going to be crazy. Those early bird tickets, how much do the tickets cost? See, so one ticket costs $300. That gets you for the second and third day. If you want to pay the $1,000, that gets you into the first, second, and third day. Whale Pass gets you everything plus some cool stuff. Official after party ultimate bundle. I don't do this. Oh, there's official after parties every single night. Oh my god. Official after party experience. I don't even know what that means, but yeah, a lot of stuff going on here. We'll see how that turns out. Bitcoin's still trying though. We're chugging along. I don't like to see us chugging like this. I'd rather see us just pop, but I guess we can take our time, before having a larger move here. But I thought I had an email. Was it though? Let's see. 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 Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. Damn, I need to find that actually. see, is that it? Oh. I get way too many emails, and I'm not gonna remember all this type of stuff. Interview, cigar daddies, subscribers. Partner. Nope. Alright, that's fine. Alrighty. Hey, Killer, I'm not even sure if there's anything I can do about the Euro ticker unless they move the server locations to other places. It might just be euros for a while, or I might have to take it down. I might have to find another ticker in its place, but it might be euros too. I just bought 2 coins with under 20 million market caps. Can you please give me a coin or 2 under 10 million, please? I mean, the only coins I bought recently under that amount have been Twiskers. Which again is a very, you know, let me go over here to Sun Pump. But you had to buy this with Tron though, right? So Twiskers. This has the largest market cap, so probably this one right here. Yeah, I got some of this. Here's the daily chart. It's been all over the place. Right? Still doing good. Fantastic. This is one. 5.78 million market cap. Got it. Right? That's one. The other one was that... Oh god, I forget the name of it. They're all different names, and I'm not used to saying these types of names out loud. How do I have 51 messages on Telegram? Oh, it's a group. Okay. Tronald McDegen. Here it is. And this is a market cap of $700,000. So that's a tiny one. As much of a gamble as you could take. 4 hours. This is the 4-hour chart. I bought basically right here. I've been riding it up ever since. Actually, how much am I up right now? I can check it actually here while I'm on Telegram. Where's my bullocks? There we go, bullocks. Let's choose the account. Let's go down here. Portfolio. Yeah, I'm up like maybe what, $50 or something right now on that one. But I don't. Yes, I know I'm already logged in. Let's see. Portfolio. There you go. Click on this. Alright, there we go. Let's see. I could do auto buying too. Yeah, but it's definitely been coming down a little bit here. But yeah, that's basically what's going on here. I don't know why I don't have that little menu on the side here for me to like do the measurement and stuff. If I do that, no. Alright, never mind. Yeah, but those are 2 that I've been using. Risky, both of those. But I've been looking to take some more risk on these tokens, and I mean, you could flip them, I guess. I guess technically I was up 100% with one of these tokens, the Tronald McDegen, whatever, Degen. But I'm thinking of just letting them ride because we haven't really hit altcoin season. And since they do have smaller market caps and they generally are going up, I think it'd be worth it just to kind of see where they go. Because if I put like $100 in on a token that's like, you know, at the time, like 500,000 market cap, you know, 500,000 market cap to like 50 million if I get real lucky, that'd be really cool. You know, like they're big YOLO type things here, but still, I'm willing to give it a shot here. Hey, itty bitty, I haven't heard any news on it as well. The momentum has been moving there ever since that daily chart kind of gave you those signals. It's just ran up so much in such a short amount of time. I have no idea why it's been running, but since everybody's been coalescing towards it, you're just seeing a whole bunch of volume there, and that seems to be the place to be for right now. Eventually, it will die down and people won't be trading it as much, but while the iron is hot, everybody seems to be trading that sucker right now. Going to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo this weekend. Oh, that sounds kind of fun there too. I know there was one up here a few weeks ago. What was it? Pac West, I think that's what's called. Yeah, that one seemed like pretty cool. Check out T-Bull. I just got some on the Tron Network. Yeah, I have some of that as well. I bought this a while ago though. Remember, I'm friends with the Tron team, so every time there's something cool that they're talking about, I kind of just hear about it. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I'll buy some of this as a YOLO. I own both the Trons right now, I believe. Yeah, the Tron Bull though more recently because it came out of nowhere. The regular Tron I've had for a little bit longer. No, home. Oh, I see. It's still being searched for. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So you're talking about T-Bull. Market cap is 15.7 million. Last few days have been pretty good. You can see all the volatility. Of course, there's been some big drops and stuff like that, but overall, it's been fantastic. This really had a slow consolidation before money really started to pour into it. I like to be able to buy during those times, but like in the process, it's freaking terrifying because you're not entirely sure if you're gonna rug or not. Like basically, you're up like 100%, 1,000%, whatever. Yeah, this went up 16,000%, then it crashed 85%. You know what I mean? It's a very volatile time here, so you got to hold through all that bullshit. So when you actually sell it up here, somebody's actually there to buy it from you. But it's still working out pretty well. Liquidity is 854,000. Volume is around what 13 million Tron so far. Jesus, today, yeah, wow. It was created 42 days ago. It's definitely making some moves here. If you want some exposure to a base meme, I'd recommend checking out Base CTO. It's about 1.5 million market cap, and I think it will be a top coin on base when the chain gets hot. There you go. It all depends on when the chains get hot. And hey, OP May Productions, happy to see you. Hope you're doing very, very well. Let's see. Bitmain just announced the largest Bitcoin miners yet. Yeah, Bitmain is everywhere in this space. They are the standard right now as far as I'm concerned. I know they do some partnerships with influencers every now and again. I haven't done anything with them, but I've heard of them in the, through the grapevine. There we are. There we are. All right, hold on a second here, guys. All right, there we go. Make sure that's all still working out. Now, let me get a Twitter for a little bit. Let's see. There's a few people talking about crypto on my page right here, but not really anything interesting. There we go. We can stay over here for a little bit too, just in case. But yeah, basically you can buy these tokens before they go crazy here at like $5,000 market caps and whatnot. Tron Cafe and stuff. Ponky. I don't know. For me, this is too small of a level to get in on. But that's why I typically just try to, you can see 24-hour increase, These might be something. But I mean, that market cap is already at 796,000 Megatron. Megatron's going viral right now on TikTok. But I don't really want to support Great Britain. So, I'm joking about Great Britain. What do you call it? Just like this, like the colors right there. Sunduck. Oh. Sunduck right there could be very interesting. I know you guys can't see it. There you go, Sunduck. That might be something right there. What's their X page? Only 638 followers. Yeah, wow. They're not even doing many tweets on this yet. They gotta use, what do you call? They gotta use some AI to get these things fucking pumping right now. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on there. There you go. Yeah, Bitcoin's slowing down a little bit here, guys. Let's see right there. There we go. And hey, Hercule, hope you're doing well, my man. All right, there we are. Trying to see. Yeah, we're cooling off a little bit here. Hope this doesn't have to come into the morning hours or something like that. Not crazy. Yeah, should be okay. What's tonight? Tuesday. Yeah, should be good. There we go. Okay. I want to do a quick checkup on everything else going on in the market right now. So we got Bitcoin actually looking pretty good. Bitcoin has the daily close around 20 minutes basically. So we're about there. You might see one more attempt to push us back down below the 200. Last time we got above it, we stayed up there for a couple days before we kicked down. We'll see if we can actually make a stronger move now, but it usually is a little bit of a level of support for us here. Resistance levels, level of support right over there. So how is Ethereum doing right now? Ethereum is facing a little bit of resistance, but Ethereum already had its breakout a while ago. Momentum is still fine. Solana is up at a big level of resistance here, but Solana could really pop. Oh, Solana's already at 5% today. What am I talking about? Dogecoin's getting ready to pop too, probably up to like 11.5 cents probably. You know. WIF is already moving. Again, at a big level of resistance though. Bonk. Looking just like Dogecoin here for a potential breakout. Mirror up 11%. STMX up that much, yeah. Book of Meme not up much, just like STMX. Pepe, yeah, Pepe is making moves, but Pepe is only supposed to get up to like 9,000 here. Loki's still making moves. Looks like altcoins are taking advantage of this Bitcoin pop right here. You look at Mog. Mog must have made a move. Yeah. With Bitcoin looking more bullish, altcoins are ready to make that pop as well. Oh, Popcat. Holy shit. Gala's up 7%, but cooling off right now. Dot's up a little bit. Some of you guys was talking about ICP a while ago, but I don't think I have it on my chart anymore. Do I not? Oh, there it is. Yeah, ICP is going strong too. So you are seeing altcoins start to make some really juicy moves. To me, that symbolizes that altcoins want to make a run here pretty soon. And I just want to be a part of that run at this point. There we go. All right. Okay, buddy, I'm going to call it a day here for streaming with you guys on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin breaks out later on today, I will go live. I just realized I haven't eaten anything and I'm like starving and I've been drinking water, and water on an empty stomach makes me like sick. I'm going to take Loki outside to chill for a little bit here, but it's been a good, I don't know how long. Oh, it's been 3.5 hours. Holy shit. But yeah, it's been a good 3.5 hours here with you guys. Loki says hello. Oh, you should. No, it's embarrassing. Okay, there you go. Oh, doesn't even want to say hi. He's embarrassed by the camera. Yeah, not enough to. He's happy to get ear scratches. But anyway, I'll probably be live later on tonight. It'll be a later stream around like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, my time here. So, because I've been sleeping like at 4 o'clock in the morning is when I usually go to bed now. So we'll see how this kind of goes. I'm looking at the chart right now. We're grinding. It's not like the best type of thing. But I'm gonna go grab some food. I'm probably gonna go smoke a cigar at the lounge for a little bit. Catch up with a couple buddies or something like that, if they're free. And then basically when I get back later on tonight, Hopefully I don't miss the breakout. If it's getting close, I'll head back home or something. But yeah, we'll be streaming for a while here. So I do enjoy these midday streams. I'm going to try to do more of them. I hope to start them kind of around like 11 o'clock and make them maybe go to 12. And then we can do a quick 5 to 6 stream, or 5 to 8 stream, or 5 to 7 stream in the afternoon. I'm going to see how that works. They won't be every day, of course, because I'm still getting more busy trying to do recording and videos and the more formal stuff here. But, you know, I enjoy doing this type of stuff, so we should be good. And then I'm going to try to find the link for Bitcoin Las Vegas. So if you guys want to support the channel and you guys want to go there, please use my link. But I don't have a link down below just yet, so I'm going to try to find it. That's